Yeah, because when I saw the spell, I was like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. This is a spell I can
So
use.
yeah, so pay attention to the ones named Leoman because he was a very powerful wizard, I believe. And
Mhm.
he doesn't usually have. I don't remember if any of them are offensive, but he has some of the most unique um, utility spells that you can get. Leoman Tiny Hut. I think he's related to Road Trip too, which is a level 2 one, which I was thinking about getting when I get to level 2. But it takes forever for me to get spells. Um, there's also Leoman's. No, there's another one that's called Mansion, something in the Mansion, and that's level 6 or 7. One.
What's that one do?
You will find out about it later. I don't want to spoil what
Um,
that one does.
Is it like the Instant Fortress?
No, Instant Fortress is different. I've never seen anyone actually use it.
I
But
just I just saw it online
yeah,
about. I just saw somebody have a
Instant
post about it, and I
Fortress
was
I
like,
think is
that's a
a level
weird thing.
5 one where it builds a physical fortress like a tower in the real world, and you can make it permanent if you cast it every day for a full year. Um, I remember that correctly. But there's other ones that are there's ones that are like the one that Terry just got is seeable to the outside. There's ones that are invisible to the outside because they go into pocket dimensions.
all right, you guys about ready to start this up?
Yeah, I think so.
All
I
right, my
am.
screen's gonna go mess up real quick, but it'll be
Let
15
me
seconds.
pull up my note page.
Where'd my notes go?
Why did Viva hide his camera?
Not sure. Ah,
Welcome back, M&A&D&D episode 34. Last time, the group entered a battle royale in order to win a prize from the mysterious stranger, who promised them that any death will be reversible. The conclusion we saw last was that Rainier defeated his travel partner. He came victorious. Or did he? Now, M&A is not sure if they're still in a dream or if this is real. They have a vague realization that something different. They can put quite a finger on it. Did this stranger lied about death being reversible? Did the first person who have died is permanently dead? Why do they have a note that says DW is gone forever and ever and ever? Why is your dungeon master way more attractive? Is everyone who they say they are?
yeah. Alex, you just got fucking killed. You're dead. She did it.
For one goal.
She enacted her entire goal.
Wait, so is it true that Alex character really got killed?
The DM just said so.
I'm not sure what all you just saw, but I have a
Oh my
feeling
god.
that much of that is not true.
Oh, that's so good.
I just had a fever dream. I think I have COVID.
Bravo.
All right, everybody, welcome back. You guys awake from the cloud. The mist starts to part. You have lingering remembrances of fever dreams and a battle royale that happened, didn't happen.
Didn't happen. There's no way I didn't kill somebody.
But clutched to his chest, Rainier holds something in his hand. You guys stand up and you find yourselves in a forest. You know that You know that you're within walking distance of the forest of sharp teeth. One of you even has a map telling you exactly how close you are to a destination, but that destination remains a mystery.
Good morning, everyone. What are you clenching so tight there?
Who
Is
has
it
this
glued
map?
to your hand?
I have the map.
Ah, of course
Use
the
a
rogue
map.
would have it. So
Where did you get this map?
did what just happen to happen? Because
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think my memory went blank.
oh, okay.
I can't seem to have the memory of what happened for the last couple hours. I remember we escaped the castle and everything. We gone through the downward tunnel and teleported here. But after that, I can't remember.
Did you drink anything or
Eat any
maybe
apples?
eat anything interesting or out of the ordinary, or were you given something from someone you don't normally trust? Like,
I
Pretty
think
sure
it
I
might
saw
be. I
eating
think it
some
might be
berries.
the aftershock of that teleporting magic or spell. Because
ugh,
ever since we got here, I can't seem to have the memory of anything happened ever after we got here.
huh. All right, well, we'll keep an eye on that for you there, bud, and we'll got my eyes on you. Watch over you. So I hear whispers of a map. So like, where are we going? Because
I
this
have the
isn't
map.
where I
It
thought
wasn't
we were.
like a whisper. It wasn't hidden. So like I showed it to the group. and
Where are we going to go? Like, because
I've already
clearly
pointed it,
we're-
all right, last
No,
time
no,
we
no.
all
The map's
remember.
upside down.
I have it right here, and I put the map
It's
down.
upside
Like,
down.
I
Going
know
the
where my
wrong way.
direction is. So we are
I can't get lost out here.
Rainer, you can kind of help me orient, but I think
Yeah.
we're about right here. I'm
Okay,
looking at
yeah.
the map and I hold it out.
Yep,
All right.
I agree. This is where we
about
are.
Where we are. So this is before we met, but if we are near the forest of sharp teeth and
Woods.
woods of sharp teeth, whatever. This is marked, and this was found in a area controlled by some people that were trying to siege ultimately Phandalin. So there's some value to this. I'm not really sure, but I mean this is found in Wave Echo. So I mean I'm not sure if it was if it's Dragon Cult related or not, but there has to be value to it if it was found in the same place where Wave Echo was.
Well,
So
I'm still pissed that we had to get out of there, and I lost
This
my
wasn't-
companion, and we need
this wasn't our intended location, right?
No,
From the
not according to the
teleportation.
maps that not according to the maps that I found. But I mean, if
Maybe
there
they're all
is a
related.
established, maybe I don't know. I don't have understanding of where the fuck we are. But like, if you're saying that this point that is marked on this map is according to you, a known establishment for the Dragon Cult, I'm pissed, and I want to go fight them.
I do not know if this will be Dragon Cult related. All I know is Wave Echo has association with magic, and we just used the teleportation sigil, and we ended up here. So I feel like the two might be related. So,
All right, well, you
let's-
clearly have the most understanding of where we are, so lead on.
That too.
So you guys continue to travel towards the destination on your map. As you guys kind of careen off of the paths, the well-worn paths, the woods get thicker. These woods are thick and dark, but the terrain amongst these trees is pretty interesting, where you would find soil and log and stuff. There's these trees in this forest seem to have sprouted amongst jagged stones, jagged rocks that peek up from the ground. So every step is a little harrowing in some sorts. And after several days journey without incident,
I
you
want to leave a
guys
little message in the trees.
you're gonna leave what?
I'm leaving a little druid message in the trees.
Okay.
I'll type it to you. I'm just telling a little story to any other druids who happen to find it.
Once
So-
there were 5 adventurers. One by one, they were mysteriously lost.
I think some drowned or something. You guys find yourself into a clearing.
And then there was a jaguar. Oh shit! I mean, I don't know where this is.
Shit. I have to look up for this. God damn it.
You guys enter a big clearing. There's stones set all around in a circle, and at the center a statue, ominous in appearance, cloaked. Looked to it like it was once holding something.
Perception.
Yeah, I tell everyone. I tell everyone to hold off a sec, and I'm
Oh.
also gonna. I'm just gonna like.
I don't know. Do I investigate this shit? Like, what's going on?
I want to say like,
I want to go check it out. It's a stone statue.
hold on, guys, hold on. Last time.
What is it?
I've been here before.
Oh. So there's nothing here. You had already looted the place. Let's move on.
I know, right? Please let us know what did you take, so we can be prepared when people are pissed at us.
Let them be pissed. I'm pissed. I'm ready to kill something.
This. I never come back here. I'm gonna look around real quick and see if I see like this has been like has there been people through here recently, or if this is looks like it hasn't been
I'm
disturbed since the
gonna
last
follow
time.
him. I'm gonna follow him in case that he does something.
I'm not trying to like
I'm
move.
following
I'm
too,
not
'cause I'm curious
moving.
what's
I'm
going
not
on.
moving. I'm just looking
Okay,
from
good.
where we're standing to see
Mhm.
if I can see if this place has been looks like it's been disturbed since the last time I've likely been here.
I'm just staring at Turricane.
So it's been something like 5 years since you've been here. But as you walk around, you just kind of hear like the yelling and the clanging. You feel like the fireballs flying around. You see grass marks torn away, and in your imagination, in your memory, you remember some of your brethren's on falling to the ground here, dodging out of the way. You can see the marks on the
I don't think any of
trees.
my brethren died.
No, I didn't say they died. Like they literally fell.
Oh, okay. So
Like the battle is kind of being reenacted
okay.
as you walk around, but these are just echo memories from a lifetime ago.
I shake Turricane. Get a hold of yourself, man.
Sorry. This feels like a different life. This place, the last place I was. In my old life, essentially. Last place I was doing something for the Order of Assassins. I look up towards the statue in the middle. Old fucking notes.
In the meantime, you guys want to walk around.
All right, I'll start walking around and doing some perception or investigation. I'm gonna investigate.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I'm walking around, looking at some stones, looking at some.
These are nice
Viva, I'm
rocks.
sending you a message. Can you just clarify something from my notes?
I'm gonna walk around counterclockwise.
Can I use my survival to look to see if I can find tracks out here?
This rock.
Or just
I want to see like if there've been tracks of like people moving around out here or not.
With your investigation that you rolled pretty low.
All right, well, the tin can just sits here and marvels at the nice stonework, I guess.
I'm gonna check if there's any
There-
mushrooms in the area.
So, DM, you said there's a statue in the middle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm already
That
walking
thing?
towards it.
I'm gonna roll history and see if I know anything about the statue.
Yeah. So you, upon further investigation of this, you recognize that this statue is interesting because there are elements of Fey work on the statue. But this cloaked figure gives off is like a isn't definitely isn't Fey. It more looks like a mind flare, and the cloak and stuff
Oh, what?
that he's dressed in, adorned in, kind of have like fancy etching around the sides of it, and you don't know the story behind this particular statue, but you are aware of how the carvings work through your history, that this thing is
Okay, so I still don't know what the statue is about, what person or what deity.
no.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna do another. I'm not sure if this is gonna be successful, but I'm gonna investigate where the daggers were, or the dagger was.
Okay, so then here at the front of it, you go and you look at, well, interesting that you're saying daggers because I only said that you knew it was holding something. But in the palm of its open hand where something used to be held, there seems to be like a lightly glowing emblem. And that emblem, upon investigation, matches that of a ring that you had just procured.
Oh, this is not good. This is fucked up, dude. I don't know what you're doing. It's fucked up. There's on the hands where there used to be something.
Yeah.
Is the ring reacting?
I don't know where you have the ring, if you put it in a pocket or what.
I have it with me. I don't think I'll take out the ring.
Okay. So you take out the ring and it looks like the carvings on that ring, which were your
House
sigil, your family crest. That that seems to line up with the glowing marks in the hand.
Getting back to scrap.
I'm going to. Oh shit. I'll just. I'm probably not thinking straight right now. I'll go ahead and place it against it.
When you just set it next to it, it doesn't seem to.
Like insert it.
Like, are you like holding like this and inserting it?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
So if I'm matching them up, nothing. Does the ring fit?
Yes, the ring does fit you.
And if I put the ring, so with the ring on and I line it up, does it do anything?
Well, when you put the ring on, it starts giving off that same faint glow.
There's 2 rings, right?
No,
It's only one.
There's one. I thought Alex has one, and the statue's holding another.
No, it has so in the palm of the hand on the statue that used to hold something that VW now said were daggers. There is a circle that was glowing. His
This
family
is the way
crest.
that Viva just kills me just so that he can make his wife's fanfic work out. I'm gonna be so pissed. All right, I go ahead and just make them.
man.
Now I make them line up.
And so you slip the ring on with it on, it's glowing, and you put your bare knuckle into the palm, and the statue slowly starts to grip your hand
Creepy.
and then twist. As it twists, you just hear the grating sound of granite on rock as the statue starts to slip away. The statue slips backwards, and underneath, you see a dark stairwell.
Did you know this was here?
This. What the fuck, guys?
Well, let's check it out.
Wait. I think I should give you some background before we go any further because I am.
Can Rainer materialize some
legitimately
popcorn and
scared.
just like start eating popcorn while this is happening? I know I don't have any magic.
Is
but,
my
like,
hand still caught or is it released?
No, it was not squeezing very hard.
All right, a little bit of poop comes out. just
You do see
it turtled
Ulan
a little
over
bit.
there, Ulan in the corner with like a bushel of like daisies, and he's just like chewing on them. Like that's his version of the popcorn.
This, I sit down. None of this. This is all new. I'm gonna look really quickly. I'm just gonna do another investigation check. Does it look like this has ever been moved recently? Like, has this happened before? There's one I'm
you
looking
have to roll. You have to roll. You have to roll.
yeah.
I know. And then a D4. I'm rolling decent.
Yeah. So you start walking around it, and it's already slid back.
Thanks.
So anywhere like had you maybe done that investigation earlier, you could have seen maybe the tracks of it sliding back and then forward again, and that would have been there.
Is there any, like,
Now it's already
dust marks?
slid back. You don't see thick dust on these steps, but you also don't see footprints. So
Okay. Last time I was here, guys, I thought I left all this behind. I never thought this would ever come up again. This life is dead. But last time I was here, I was tasked to kill someone or some people and retrieve what they were trying to do here. I mean, to be fair, guys, I was tasked to kill, not know what they were doing.
Well, do you want to find out?
But this was not part of it. This did not move.
Maybe it would have moved if you waited longer before killing them.
Yeah, but I got the thing that they were
After adventuring with you guys for however many months it's been so far, pretty sure this guy doesn't ask questions or wait. He just stab, shoot bow, stab, sneak, hide, run away, sneak, shoot bow.
He did kill a mother.
Kill a mother with the baby.
To be fair, I only used to be worse.
And
There
it
is
dies
no
as a
fairness
part
there.
cloud in some made up realm of whatever the fuck that was. I mean, I don't remember that.
I may not have remembered a few hours ago. I definitely remember that.
So, to be fair, it only
So we
would have
gonna-
worse. I got this. What I took away from here was a dagger.
Do you still have it?
No,
Who has it?
Dagger 4, what's the significance of it?
I don't know.
Why didn't you keep it?
Because my job was to kill the person and turn it in as part of like the contract.
So you completed your last contract?
I thought so. Trust me, I didn't
Were
really
you
stick
paid?
around.
Wait, then why did you leave if you were completing your stuff? What happened?
It wasn't really clear to me why everything went sideways, but they tried to kill me, okay? And I've made that very, very clear. And I showed them.
Are you sure
the
it
scar.
wasn't because you killed some random mother you weren't supposed to?
Let that go.
We're trying to get to the bottom
I'm
of
a Harper man. Kind of hard to.
Kind of let down the banter and
Who want
Can I
who
tell
want to
you
jump
the- can I
in?
tell you the
'Cause
truth, or are
let's
you
just
gonna-
forget about it all.
let him talk. Let him talk.
The tin can will be quiet. Let's figure this out.
When I completed the contract, when I got back, everything went sideways, and they tried to kill me. Okay? So I didn't really stand around and ask a billion questions because I was dead. So as far as they needed to know, they completed their part of the bargain too, and I didn't stay around to ask, and I made myself scarce.
Wait, so they turn on you when you turn into the blade, the dagger?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen.
At this
one
point, you
thing,
just see
the
Dart
one
run
thing I
down the
learned,
stairs.
the one very clear
Darth
thing,
and Luan are walking down the stairs a little bit. They're
the thing
peeking their
I-
heads in.
the door's closed. I thought, right, Viva?
No, it's open.
Oh, I thought you said it open. Okay. The one
Hey
thing
guys,
I learned.
our fuck boys are running down the stairs. I know you're in the middle of your
I'm
story.
standing in front of it. Like they're not walking. They're not going down there right now. I'm not moving myself on the map, but like I'm standing in front of it.
First, you're telling me you're dead, but not you're here, and then you're saying you're behind some rock over here, but standing in front of this doorway. I'm confused.
I haven't moved the character on the map, David.
All right, that makes a little bit more sense. I'm a tin can. All right, I can only understand so much. Just...
Look.
Darth growls at Darth King and says, "Let's gonna move on."
Listen, you need to understand something. The one thing I learned over this whole situation is the Order is very, very dangerous, and they fucking can't be trusted. All right, and I learned that lesson the hard way. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, they are very dangerous. Okay.
So about the secret passage.
I don't know what it is. I just felt
Well, let's go check it out.
All right, sneaky boy, look for traps. Let's go. I mean, what else are we gonna do? Like, what else have we done for the past forever? You guys set off a bomb in the middle of a fucking castle for and
Terry killed his lights, killed his stream. Yeah. So I guess we can vamp here for a second. I was saying this.
All right.
For the sake
Rogue, what is your plan then? Do you want to go down here and investigate what's going on? You can do it. Okay, good.
But
then
I'm just.
Yes, there are bad people after you who were probably really pissed. I can understand that. It's not that hard to imagine.
Ritual that was happening here last time. I don't know if it's the ritual and the people that were here last time are related to what we're seeing now. I'm just trying to give you guys some context, and I might go through. This is new to me. I said when I walked in here, I knew what this was, and now.
Don't worry. If you need a shoulder to cry on,
you're gonna have to get a step stool to reach it, but it's there.
Also, a little used.
Yeah.
Terry, are you back?
Can you at least hear us, Terry?
I'm still connected, just Discord is acting up.
He may not be able to hear us, but he's in game. Is what he's
Can
saying.
you hear us, Terry?
I guess not.
No.
I'm still connected. Just Discord is there. Okay.
I love how the Twitch chat has turned against me too.
Oh right, I need to pull that up.
I want to see what they're saying.
No, you guys, it's only me and Viva ever in here. I usually do a lot of shit in here.
I'm not. To be honest, I'm normally watching some other stream.
Why are the cameras? Oh, it's when Terry bounced out. It messed up all the cameras.
Yeah, so we don't have
They're getting
control of
fixed.
where the order is in Discord. So when Terry went down, it rearranges them. So some of us stay where we are, and some of us aren't. EW is mean.
All right, so okay, well, hopefully.
No, he's not mean. He's just misunderstood.
So what do you? I guess I need to know what you guys are doing.
I guess we're going to
Checking for
You
traps.
hear that?
Yeah, check for traps. I will check for traps.
Okay.
And we'll start heading down.
Yeah,
You guys
too.
start heading
15.
down this long stairways, and
Darth is gonna
interesting.
pull out his light stick.
There you go.
About his light stick.
Yeah, he has to say the
So we
words
can
though.
see, fuck, light up, bitch.
Boom! The light starts glowing from the end of his shit. What is that thing?
The Lightbringer?
The Lightbringer. Yeah,
Mace?
Light
mace.
stick.
Lightbringer lights up. As far as it stretches, there still seems to be stairway as you guys go down, and for several minutes, while walking slowly looking for traps, you don't see ground until finally you guys enter a large room.
So where are we located in the
Okay.
room?
Oh, Buck.
Oh, look, we get a movie.
The remix. If you guys watch the stream, that was ridiculous.
Oh my
As
god.
as you guys
many
enter the
enemies are there?
room, you see this large cavern.
Did you
You're
get
no
this picture
longer-
from D&D, or did you get this picture from SOTOR? Because this looks like a SOTOR place.
You no longer need a light bringer to illuminate this room, as parts of this room glow this green. You see a giant statues in front of you, and at the center of the room is an enormous one. Similar to the statue you had seen above, but this one more animated, as he seems to be like kind of called back, echoing, calling out for something.
Is it also a Illithid?
What
It
the
is-
fuck is an illithid?
Mind Flare. We fought them in the game, David.
Wait, I know what they are. I don't know if my characters fought them.
I'm asking the DM. Is it still is this
Yes,
the same thing we
it
saw
is.
upstairs?
But he's asking you what illithid is.
Yeah, Mike Rayner is asking you. You're saying this word illithid. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Do I know? Okay, well the question is, I'm gonna do would it be a nature check or a history check? Would I know what this is?
It would be nature. Sorry,
Yeah,
I have like
guidance.
this.
Would I get the bonus with the book or no on this guy?
What
No,
what was your roll?
Your
I
book
did-
is only in this area. It wouldn't.
Yeah,
it
your
wouldn't
book was.
cover the
You're
Underdark.
way far south.
All right, so then
Your book is useless here. Nerd, put that shit away.
who was the guy?
What'd you roll?
Ulan? I guess yourself.
Still to you. I can't give it to myself. Can I give it to
Yeah, you
myself?
can touch yourself.
What? I can touch myself.
You didn't know that you could do
You
that?
are a willing creature.
That's for me then.
You guys have to tell me your rolls because I can't see as long as I have this up.
Oh,
I
17.
got a 9.
He's got Ulan has a 17 total.
Ulan, you do recognize it as a mind flare, similar to the one upstairs.
Just mind flail, y'all.
The interesting thing is you've drawn your attention to an altar at the base of this statue. And as you draw your attention to it, you see that there's a figure laid upon it.
Is there blood? Is it just
Where are we? Oh, where are we here?
still?
Do I
Hold
need
on.
to drag myself to the map? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me do it. So you guys.
I already dragged myself. Oh, I went to the shadow realm.
Myself.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm not touching anything. My hands are off the keyboard.
Yeah, stop touching yourself. Stop touching yourself.
I said, but also still true.
There are 2 DWs on the screen.
Where's
there?
where's DW
On
at?
the front, on left and right.
Well, that's interesting. All right.
One of us is not real. Kill the other one.
I would like to attack both.
Shit. Never mind. Take this back.
You guys find yourself in this large chamber with these giant statues that have this red glow to them along your side, and in front of you are like the platforms that lead up to the giant statue.
Wait, am I in the right map?
Uh,
Yes.
Are you guys seeing the lava pit?
no.
No.
Terry is already dead.
Oh my goodness. Oh, dude, I don't know how you did this, Terry.
I see a bunch of lava pit in
Close your eyes!
darkness
Close your
with
eyes!
a whole bunch of enemies. I cannot see what I see.
Avert your eyes.
Terry, quick.
Terry's like
quick,
seeing
open
behind the
stream.
door in like a raid, and like, hey guys, I'm seeing this, this, and this, and this. It's not a spoiler because I see it.
All right, let me figure out Terry's while you guys figure something out.
Terry, pull up the stream so that you can see what we see.
I think we should probably investigate these statues.
No, last time you
And
investigated
traps?
statues, you got your ass whooped. Let's.
You
That is
just want to
true.
walk past them?
I'm not looking at the map anymore. I'm just looking at my other screens.
I'm
so.
gonna do a perception check just around the room and just to see what I can see.
You got guidance. Oh, 21.
Someone else can do a perception check. I don't need the guy.
Apparently, it's not just the Discord acting up today. Row 20 is also acting up today.
Is it roll 20 or is it you, Terry?
I think it's you, Terry.
I don't know. Now
Nat
I can
20.
work it out.
Nat 20. I know what's going on.
I know what's going on.
I totally know everything that's going on in here.
By the way, I would like to point out something from the chat. Sonic wanted to point out that is hell, Terry. What you are seeing is hell.
All right, Terry, is it fixed? Terry?
Can't hear him now.
Now he's
Yeah.
muted.
I fixed one problem, then something else breaks. So real quickly, Valen, this is what you saw.
Do you see that, Terry?
Nod your head.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Okay.
so do you now see the map we're on?
Hold up. It's still loading on my row 20. Hold up.
Okay, well, you guys, so what do you guys
Oh, I see it. That. Ooh. Ooh.
Man, we gotta get
Wow, this is a cool ass map. This is a cool ass map, man.
Okay.
All right. We rolled some perceptions. But what do we know about this place now? Mine was a nat 20.
Rainer, as you approach the first landing, I'm gonna just kind of ding this line here.
Okay.
You like just barely perceive like a slight humming, and as you get your hand close to it, you feel like a vibration. You can't quite see the figure that's on the tomb.
Up here or back here?
I'm telling you, you walk up as you're perceiving things. You walk up and you see a faint. You feel a faint vibration and feel like you hear like the distant buzzing. Very, very hard to have picked up, but as you got closer,
Hey,
you noticed
Alex.
it.
Alex.
Hold on one sec, guys. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Yes, go pee.
That's not a go pee thing.
All right. The rest of you can move around.
Okay.
I'm gonna check out the
Oh man,
statue.
this feels like a Japanese RPG dungeon. Awesome.
That's what I was going for.
Investigating the statue.
When you get close to the statue, you notice that this glow is kind of internal. That it stems from like the cracks in the carvings, but doesn't seem to really move or anything.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
I
hop
can't
up
go
on this
over
altar.
there with him.
Nope. So before
Okay.
you make it that far, as you approach that, you hit this
Trigger a
barrier that Rainer was trying to worry about, and it shocks you and it sends you back. I need you to roll 1d8.
Yikes.
All right. Yeah, you take damage.
All right, I'm back.
You good?
You all right? Everything good?
Yeah. Our friends are having a baby. We're the godparents, so we
have
just got a text.
They had the baby?
They're in the hospital right now. There was
Oh, get ready. Nice.
yeah. There were some technical terms I don't understand, so it's just like, is this good? Is this bad? I don't know. So we're okay.
Okay.
While you're gone, Ulan went rushing forward and hit
Hold
the
on, yeah.
barrier that
Alex, you gotta
Rainer
click off
was
that
very.
screen. There you go.
What?
I was saying you had to
Uh,
click off the image.
Oh yeah, sorry, I did.
Okay, so there's a barrier here. Rainer had sensed a some kind of barrier. It was lightly vibrating, lightly humming. Ulan went rushing through it and got zapped and got knocked back several feet before taking 5 damage.
Hey, everyone, there is a barrier here. Be careful. Look
didn't
for
I
a
tell-
switch.
I'm
Didn't
going to
I
investigate.
tell you?
The
No, you didn't. That would have been very
Don't you-
helpful if you knew already.
Don't you see the tin can is literally reverberating on my head? I like.
What are you investigating particularly?
I was trying to investigate the statue I'm by, but I guess I just
Down here?
Yeah. The bottom
So
right one.
much like I believe Valen already investigated, someone else already
I didn't know
investigated.
who
But these,
else was. I wasn't picking
yeah,
up.
so
Who was there?
the statue,
There's a lot going on.
it's from what you can tell, it's old, it's big, and
Rocky.
lightly glowing red.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can't push one of the statues. If it doesn't move.
Are these stairs?
Yes, those are stairs.
Are these stairs going up?
So the backside here is higher than everything else.
Okay, and it goes. Is the force field around like blocked by the stairs at all?
They don't. No one's tried yet.
I'm trying to push one of these statues.
There's not. It doesn't really wiggle with that.
Pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy.
I go, Ulan, can you please stop touching statues? You have a bad record with that, and I'm gonna start walking up the stairs.
Oh, hold up. I call out to DW. Hey, what's that? What the thing that you use to get in here? What's going on with that right now? Like, is it reacting to stuff? Like,
I look at my mood ring.
There is it's glowing brighter than it was outside.
Is it?
And it's not just because it's darker in here.
I like point it in a direction and see if it like changes lighting.
Sure. Okay.
I'm just
so
like you said, it's going right, or so I'm like wondering if it's like.
Like if it pointed at a wall, it shoots your family crest up there like the bat signal. Like not really.
No, I was wondering if it's like a homing, like it'll tell me a direction to go. Like if I like over here, it's like it gets brighter. If I get over here, it gets dimmer. So like I know I should go to the right versus the left.
I guess you'd have to move and see.
I'm all right. I start walking to the right. Does it do anything? Does it change?
are we about to play hot and cold?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. It does seem like
Red light, green
it's
light.
going a little less. It's a smidge less.
All right, I
Oh
walk a
my
little bit
God.
towards the big green statue. A little bit brighter.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of glow.
Okay. I keep it to myself. I start walking upstairs.
Hulan
I'm
and Darfarius are following you.
All right.
I mean, if they're following me, I guess I can't stealth, but whatever.
Hmm.
I'm just looking around. I'm over here. My helmet's over
but
here just
the barrier-
vibrating.
There's a barrier, guys. There's a barrier. Watch out.
Right, I'm
Uh,
watching out for a barrier as I'm walking up the stairs. If I get close to it, I won't go any further. But if the
So-
stairs go up and around it, I will, like,
Let's
Just
just
walk
do an
around.
investigation check every little bit, and
okay.
you'll check.
Hulan's giving guidance to
Okay.
Darkin, but staying back.
All right, DW to your left, like I would say, starting right about here. You
You
feel
draw-
you
draw
put
it.
your hand close to that, and you start to feel that same vibration that Rainer described, and you start to hear that same noise that he described. Ooh,
Can we draw it?
ooh! There goes Sonic. Is going off. Can we draw it?
Yeah. So, like, this would be where I'm feeling it?
Dude. Yes.
Okay.
Although your arm never went that far.
I can imply.
You could. I hope you do.
I can imply walls and shapes.
So, Viva, what about DM? What about the left side?
When you get with your investigation, I would say you don't feel anything on the stairs.
Okay.
But with that same investigation, you kind of start to feel it here, Valen.
Okay.
Along this wall.
I want to go back and just, come to the center over here and peer up the stairs to see if we aren't being followed or trapped in here real quick. So,
Like,
Okay.
I can probably get in, but I wouldn't be able to get out if there's not a way to disable it from the inside.
Rainer, you don't see anything coming behind you.
I think we're okay,
Valen,
guys.
you can continue to feel that coming up the side, like you.
Yo, thanks, Sonic.
Okay.
Love you, bud.
Sonic is crushing it right now.
Ooh, Sonic with the pride ones too.
Oh my God, I can't investigate shit today.
Yeah, Valen, you kind of turned around backwards. All right, what are you guys gonna do? Now that you know what you're looking for, DW, you feel that same thing, but this time when you went to touch it, it kind of zapped you. Not enough to do damage to you, but like you kind of goofily reached for it,
Yeah, I reached
and it starts to stretch up this back wall.
Okay.
So it's encasing this thing?
Ooh! Why is it still drawing? Okay.
It has to be a secret.
So, DW, how can you get in?
I can Misty Step in, but we would have to have a way to disable it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be trapped in there.
Would my perfect 20 nat 20 perception check from earlier when I walked in here initially and saw everything and knew everything about this place
That's not
clearly,
how nat 20s work, but
would I have been able to perceive that maybe there's like a switch or something like on the inside of this so that maybe I can tell him that it's a good idea to jump in there? I don't know.
Just do it.
No,
I'm not going.
I
in
still
somewhere-
think-
I wouldn't jump somewhere where I can't get guaranteed to get out.
You've done that before, but
Well, that
Do
was
it.
yeah, and I learned not to do that
Whoa.
again. So it's not. I'm not gonna do it. Like, let's exhaust all of our other.
I'm sorry. Let's all have 5 different players just jump out of a burning tower instead of just like climbing down the rope and not getting hit, and everybody take damage, and then you having to burn a spell anyways.
Listen, if I got across without burning the spell, I did a ton of damage, and I killed the whole monster up there by myself. All right.
Yes, sneaky sneak. I remember.
It was a great place to be, and if we were able to get across without all of us, breaking a rope because we're all fat, we would have been fine.
Or Darfarius forgetting to, hold the rope.
Ulan, you're starting to notice that this thing kind of goes all the way up to the ceiling. that you you don't like every time you put your hand to it, you feel that same little shock.
All right, so we can assume that it's force. It's goes all the way around it right now.
But you
It
said it was
has-
reacting to your ring.
Yeah, I'll stand above it and look at my ring, but I think I have to be. I assume looking from like right here, Viva. What can I see down? Like I see a big statue and
You see,
There's a
okay,
body.
from there you can actually start to see the figure more. You see someone laid in rest under like under like a cloth, not a like a heavy cloth, just like a real thinly veiled cloth.
Oh my god, Terry.
I didn't do anything.
I thought you do that.
Tell
Can I investigate to see which way the head is actually laying on thing? To see
No,
if
that's
this
fine.
drawing is
That
accurate?
works. Yeah, that's
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I'm gonna have to raise it later, but yeah.
Shoot, what do I have with me? The worst part is I wasn't able. We weren't able to restock after everything else went sideways.
Does your ring react to this barrier?
I'll hold.
What if
the
you
ring.
touch your hand to the barrier with the ring?
I'll gingerly hold the ring hand up towards the barrier. Does anything special happen?
As you with your ring on your hand,
Gingerly, like I'm not
very
like
gingerly.
I know it'll zap if it hurts. So like I'm not gonna like go for it. I'm just gonna
you
cautiously
slowly move
like-
your hands forward, waiting for the resistance, but your hand starts to go through this force field.
Look at me, I'm a genius. I grab I grab Dara King by the hand.
Nope. I already walked away. We're walking back down the level. All right, let's go. I'm sorry. All right,
I think if
Be
you
the night.
wanted to activate
nice
the
and
force
nice
field-
and safe.
What were you-
down the- You're not throwing me down the ledge. I'm not one of your boy toys.
You're gonna have to roll. You're gonna have to roll for strength to break his. He's got you grappled.
I know. I think
We can walk
if
together.
we
I
wanna-
don't. I'm just.
if
He's
we
not
wanna
throwing me off the
deactivate
ledge.
The force field has something to do with the four statues in the room.
On this
So-
rolls for Darth.
Are they?
So
Are
Darth
they?
is-
Are you trying to throw me over the ledge
No, we're trying to go into the barrier with you.
from the third floor?
Is that where we're at?
We're
Yeah,
above
you went
it.
upstairs. What are you-
This is why the gargoyles attacked you, and you guys
He-
nearly
He
fucking
was
died
saying, "Yes,
repeatedly.
you can come with me, but please let's do it from the ground floor and
That's
not
what
jump
I
off
was
of
saying.
a
It's like let's just
three-story
not
building."
this way. Let's go around there. Like,
He's not fighting you, but he's also worried that you're gonna
Man,
tuck him off this
You
thing.
got a bad example of jumping
Goddamn
out that window.
barbarian
Seriously.
Bang Bros up there.
Dude, the
Jumping
Bang
out from
Brothers.
high place.
Darth Fairy is begrudgingly fucking follows. All right,
listen to all right.
now
so
you're set up in the front.
I'm gonna hold hands and I'll go in like first, and then we'll just try to like keep linked hands. And
No, we're already holding your hands.
like,
Well, you got to go in. You got to go ring first, so they
But
got to hold your.
So ring hand, hand holding one person. So they're not holding. They're not like
You guys are in a
red
chain.
rovering it. We're not red rovering it.
No.
We're doing.
So
Like, yeah.
get to one
You're doing a
side. Of,
chain.
like, get to his.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
And then now everyone else link up.
yeah.
And
Just
then I'm gonna
barf
step
over.
through.
Or no. Ulan, where are you going?
Where are we
You
making
literally
the change?
already had. We literally already were in a chain. All you had to do was move Darth or Terry over one space.
I would like to point out this is something we
Anyways.
all learned in kindergarten, and we have yet to be able to do it in a D&D
What
campaign.
in the actual fuck is going on with Ulan?
Just go in.
DW starts to pass through this force field, and as he enters, as his eyes start to peek over, the statue on it is growing a much brighter green than had he been on the outside of it, and there's this kind of like misty glow to the room around it, kind of smudging details, making things not as clear, but you still have like I would say like 90% vision. And as you go to pull the remainder of your crew in, you hear that, and Ulan, who's second in line?
God damn it! It's Ulan.
No.
Ulan hits the force
It
field,
would definitely
and
be Ulan.
and and I need you to roll another 1d8.
Oh my god, Ulan. Yikes.
Yeah. So you take another 6 damage as you get knocked back, knocking the chain of your crew behind you.
No.
1d4.
So you guys all kind of get knocked back. The only one that's still standing is Raynor as he watches Darwa King pass through this invisible force field.
Can I try to walk up there?
I mean, yeah, you do what you got to do.
Can I just say that I was still holding his hand? Oh wait, no, it was Ulan who was. I don't know. I'm just gonna try. Fucking.
So hold on.
Yeah?
One sec. I'm going to try
Not
something.
nah.
I'm going to try something. I'm going to take. I'm on the other side of the force field, and you said there's kind of misty on the other side. I can breathe, okay, right?
Yeah, give it a
Alright.
second because I think the people
no,
on the
fuck-
outside should have an opportunity to
Fuck
do
this.
something.
I'm going in. All right, let's do some. Oh, okay.
Raynor, as Raynor goes to the wall, he just puts his head down and rushes through. And
I'm going to get you guys.
he clears the barrier and he turns around to everybody and just collapses to the ground, his armor hollow. Just all you see is as it collapses is like a decimated body behind it and this puff of black smoke billow from the armor, and it starts swooping inside of this enclosed area, starts spiraling around looking for something, and then the smoke flies into the body that was laid in rest.
Oh shit.
What just happened?
We just activated the boss trap.
No, we just killed David.
Yeah, did David just turn into a boss? Like in the other way?
One of us is not like the other.
Well, David's
This
character
all
number
went
2
back
dead.
to the beginning.
Number 2 character David dead. David, use your sting to re-roll.
There was no roll. He just charged.
The body starts to move on top of the altar. It slowly sits up. The
Oh, shit, that thing is huge.
Oh, shit.
the cloth on it slips away. Give me a second. And before you guys, you see standing.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. Did you show this?
You, brother, are here to die. You, abandoner, shall reap what you sow. You, oathbreaker, will be punished for breaking the most sacred oath of all. That of our bond as brothers.
No!
You left me for your own selfishness. You probably thought you were doing the right thing by leaving, but you were only running away out of your own weakness. You left me. You left your family. You left your responsibility. And now here you are, by my hand. You cannot continue to run away from your own responsibilities or your problems any longer. The Order does not take kindly to pawns who think themselves above their position. I will collect the debt of blood that is owed to me by the bond that you broke. You left me, and they found me. They tortured me in ways you cannot even begin to imagine. But they showed me truths. That it is our oaths and our bonds that separate us from the animals. And so I trained at the hands of our new leader, and I became what you could not. And I have been with you, with all of you. I've been watching, and I've been waiting. And I'm astonished how easily it was to do whatever the fuck I wanted, and you had no goddamn idea. And I walk down towards the body of Raynor, and I pick up my instruments. I've been in your shadow ever since you came for me for help at the request of the Emerald Enclave. When I killed Rydolph and Thunder Tree, you had no idea. It was so easy to plant the map to this godforsaken place for that fucking Dragonborn over there who's probably not even paying attention to what's going on. And then, when our joyous adventure came to Wave Echo, oh, that was so much fun. You had no idea that the little old gnome would release a horde of zombies on you. And boy, was it easy to sneak around in that fucking little smelly goddamn gnome's body. And then we got back to Phandalin and everybody decided to go be merry and have drinks. Ooh. I went and fucking slayed Sildar. Dumbass. The look on his face. He had no fucking idea what was happening when a little gnome completely just eviscerated itself. And from it came me. And then I killed him and walked away. That was a little worth it. And as you can hopefully now tell, pointing to my tin can friend here, I even led you here to the very place that you left me, brother. And yet, I've never left your side after all of these years. By gods, you did not even think twice to accept a stranger who came to you with the name of the man who betrayed you before. You didn't even notice when I slipped poison into our food while we were on our way to Waterdeep. Or when I used that same poison to kill Leosin and plant that glorious ring on his hand, or on his body. But I do hope you enjoyed that gift. A memento from the familial bonds that you've broken. And because you could not figure it out.
Sorry. At this point, you look down at your hand and you see it's starting to glow more and more fiercely as you don't feel the burn so much as see the horror as your hand starts to melt away. Your gloves drip before your skin starts to flay and melt. Then bone turns to ash. And you stare as the ring falls from where your hand used to be. And you just see this nub.
You took forever. Never realized I was there. So I just decided to move things along a little bit faster. Sabotage the teleporting circle to bring us here. There's only a little slight detour going into that carnival. But boy, was that fun. Fucking slayed all of your asses, and man, was that easy. Unfortunately, you're all still here, so I'll probably have to change that. But brother, you really are a disappointment. Not knowing I've been here this entire time, right beside you, your own brother. You used to be considered one of the greatest assassins of the guild, the Order. You're supposed to be legend. You're supposed to be the blade in our hand. But now I am that blade. I'm the blade that she made me to be. And I will not abandon you, brother. I'll be there at your end. Right by your side.
Once he starts.
All right.
I know I did whole person before then.
I got it. Okay, you rolled a 21, but let me clear that. Add you back to it, and let's roll initiative, huh?
So
That's my whole person.
Do I have one hand now?
Yes.
Should we?
So you're gonna roll at a disadvantage from here on out on attacks.
Should we
I just
level up
can't use a
Darth?
bow.
You just had your hand removed. It just melted off your body. You're gonna roll at disadvantage on your attacks for a while.
Okay.
You're not used to fighting
I
with
can
a
fight
decimated hand.
God damn it.
Yo, I'll move, brother.
That one was for Darth. Oh, it worked.
You need one for you.
I did one for me. I had a 20.
Oh, you had a 20. Let me just add you. All right, DW.
Hold on.
You've
Should we
been
level up
you
Darth
stood there.
first?
No, we don't
No?
need to.
Okay.
You sat there very quietly, DW.
Is the force field still up?
Yes, it is. You are locked in a cage with your brother as he kind of circles around you. His eyes glow a similar green to the statue behind him as he paces you like a tiger, going kind of like side to side.
wait, so if we're blocked out of the barrier, then this fight isn't about us. Then there's nothing we can do because we're out of the barrier.
Did my hold person take effect beforehand? Or no?
Your hold person was way up top and it didn't do anything because he talked you out of. Are you talking about your hold person as in when you grab DW up top?
No, just now, before he rolled initiative, I went to hold person, this new character.
Oh
This
no,
new
he was
raider.
up. He was up here. You couldn't have holded him.
No, he came down and to where the armor was. And then he was monologuing.
No. You're mad. You were not able to cast it through that wall.
Okay.
All right. I'm
Alright,
gonna put a timer on
sorry.
Ulan,
I
Defarius, and Valen though. But
just
What-
I've lost my hand. I'm gonna be rolling a disadvantage, and I'm like locked in, and just had like all these bombs dropped on me. This is all shit I was not prepared for.
What?
I'm going to circle right.
Misty step.
Yeah, I'm going to Misty Step.
is that to avoid an attack opportunity?
Yeah, that you can't hit me with an attack of opportunity with Misty Step. So I'll Misty Step up here.
No. As you try to pass through that barrier, you hit it and get knocked back. You didn't take any physical
it's
damage.
Teleportation.
Yeah. It does not work outside of this specific
I
ring.
can't teleport out. Holy shit!
Well, that was a waste of a turn.
I'm so fucked. I have one more thing to try. Alright, realizing I can't Misty Step away, I guess I'm gonna move closer. And then I'm gonna use Poison Spray.
All right, what's the check for that?
I won't have the sneak on it.
It's a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Yep.
So David's
Wow.
poisoned.
That is obnoxious.
Um,
So take 5 damage.
David takes 5 damage and has to. And now David's rolling a disadvantage on everything too.
That's a
Evens
good
ground.
move, man. That's a good
as
move.
you notice, as your brother tried to flee and he hadn't noticed that the ring that let him in to this
The
circle.
ring's not on me anymore, right?
Yes, exactly. It's fallen to the ground.
Oh fuck.
Right beside you. What would you like to be called? Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
By my name.
Valmar is standing right next to the ring, the family crest.
This is my turn.
It is.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish moving. Move to
I
the
thought
back
you
room.
already attacked. You moved. You Misty stepped away, moved forward, and then
Oh yeah, I
attacked.
used my bonus action for Misty Step. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. I thought I still had a bonus action.
Okay. Do bear with me as I am playing a new character, so I have to get all my intricacies of my setup, but I'm
Oh,
pretty
thank
sure I know.
God he doesn't. He might not be playing a fighter. Oh, thank God. There might be a shot.
Vivo, do I do it?
You're an Echo Knight? You cheating asshole!
Describe what's happening.
Can you throw up the next one? The next image. So did you not pull that one in?
No,
Oh well.
I did not.
All right, don't worry about it. So as I pull forth from my trainings, I manifest a spectral version of myself that I can use to attack, among other things. So I use my bonus action for that.
Where do you manifest them at?
Next to him.
Oh, next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and zoom in, DW.
I'm pretty zoomed.
Okay.
Alrighty. And all right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go with it. That's that. I'll just. That's not gonna hit you, is it? It's a low roll. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I've manifested my echo, so I'm just setting up, I guess.
You also have to roll a disadvantage going forward.
Oh right.
You're poisoned.
Yeah. Gotcha. I checked it off. Looks like it's Ulan next.
Well, there's nothing we can do.
Okay, so you guys that are not on the fight, I'm gonna give you a 1-minute timer.
Oh, we can do whatever. Let's
Yeah.
leave, guys. Phelan, you want to leave?
Come on.
We can just close them in. I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen.
Family feud. Should we interfere?
Y'all are a
It's
great
between
team.
brothers.
Y'all are a great team. I'm enjoying this. I'm so glad that I've spent the past year crafting and like putting seeds of dissonance in between everybody.
Wrong though. We never done Ragnar wrong, so I don't.
I mean, I don't really understand what's going on here. So, I mean, if he tries to attack us, maybe we kill him. But if not, maybe we just be friends with whoever wins.
No. I think our first step is we should find a way to deactivate the barrier.
I don't think Darth would be listening to this.
Okay, so at this point, Ulan's turn is over, and it's Darfarius' turn.
Darfarius would help.
As playing Darfarius.
I'm taking away the rules from him. Darfarius would help. Darfarius has been traveling with me for years.
Alright, Darth is gonna try smashing this red statue to see what happens.
Let's get a strength check. Yeah, so he with
That
his
was
two-handed yeah, that was athletic. We need a strength.
Oh, oops.
He runs up to it, does a backflip off of it, and then bashes it with his hammer. It knocks off one of the arms, and like we were saying earlier, the red glowing was kind of like coming from inside of it. So now that the arm is missing, the red light just is shining bright outside of it, but there doesn't seem to be anything that changes.
Can Darth put his hand in there and grab it?
Put his hand in where?
Into the statue to grab the red light?
No, it's just like no. There's nothing. There's no holes.
Oh.
It's just like underneath the outer casing of the stone is the red light.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna continue his turn.
I don't know.
That's it. All right. All right, Valen's turn.
I want to join the fight. Actually, guys, I want to join the fight. So, Dan, can my because I can see I can see Darky inside. That means my bard inspiration can go to him, right?
Magic didn't work.
Magic has not worked going through there in the past.
So the first things I have to do is to deactivate the barrier then.
Right.
Okay, so
Not gonna not last.
I try to move the statue and try to move them out of the synchronization as in rectangular formation. So I will do my strength check.
You're gonna try to push this one over?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna
I gave you guidance
have the
too.
triangular formation.
Gotcha.
No, not triangle, rectangular formation. Sorry.
Right, you're gonna just try to move it.
So, come on, don't fail me.
I mean, you get a +4 if you want to, like, or D4.
Roll 1d4, but that's not enough. I had rolled like a 17 earlier and didn't move.
Yeah, it does not budge much. as you
Okay,
push
so
on it.
12 doesn't work. Okay, sorry. We have to figure out a way to destroy the barrier. Otherwise, nothing's gonna help Daroking.
Okay, so its next in line is DW.
I don't want to fight him. I just. Second. It says we are live now. I'm gonna refresh. I think we should be good if you refresh. All right. We are back live. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try talking to Valmar. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to leave you. I never wanted this life for you. I thought
You said the past was dead.
yes,
You don't
for
even
me.
know.
The past was dead for
You
me.
left everything.
To try to save you, to try to protect you. I was poisoned to your life. I was poisoned. Me being alive was nothing good. I found that out when I died. When they tried to kill me.
Woe is me. My life must be so bad for everyone else that I have to run away in order to save them. Oh, you're high horse.
Run away? They literally killed me. They there
Killed
was
you. You
nothing-
stand here before me.
by sheer,
You don't even
like,
know what they did
luck
to
and
us.
will.
Our
They had
mother.
reason-
Our father. They found all of us. They tortured all of us.
Why?
Because you left.
They attacked me. There was
And
nothing
you
left for me.
left. You turned tail and you ran. You dropped and you didn't even think of the consequences.
If I had known, if I had heard, if I had known anything, Broton was supposed to keep me informed.
You think he would be able to stop them? You sent me off on my own and then
Be safe.
decided there was no way he would be able to tell you if something happened to me if I was nowhere near anyone and you left me alone.
What I thought was best.
And you do realize Broton was the first to die. Isaac, I appreciate you.
Holy shit, this is crazy.
Didn't want
Is
to
that
do
it?
this. I tried to be better.
Uh-huh. I'm sure you did. That's why you never came looking for us.
Thought if I tried to find you, if I found you, they would have found all of us.
That turned out great.
How would I have known?
Why would you assume?
This is a fucking epic brother feud.
I thought all my sins had died with me. And I was trying to...
You didn't fucking die, dumbass, but you're going to.
Holy shit.
Also,
I mean, that would have been my turn.
might I remind you who you ran away from in the order and who she knows through all of this. Or did you forget about your wife?
Dude, bro, dead. So fucking dead.
Is that his turn?
That would have been my turn.
Is the hot air all out? Okay, cool. It's my turn.
You be. Oh my god.
I cast
I'm
Hunter's Mark.
sympathizing with this new guy.
Hunter's Mark. All right.
Oh well.
It's not a, you cast.
No, I know. I'm trying to show that it's there.
I
was trying to
how do you put
give it to
symbols on
everyone.
people?
Right click yourself. Yeah, right click on yourself, and then the little circle at the very bottom next to the gear icon, and there's
Okay,
symbols in
I'll
there.
put a mark on me. One looks like a hunter's mark.
Sure. I don't like that one, but sure.
It's fine.
Like, the eye, or like
Fine.
any
Good
of the
God.
skulls, or the target. There's literally a target.
Where's the target? Bottom right?
Very bottom. Yeah.
I have my sword drawn, by the way. Just at my side.
Hold on, I'm just trying to make sure this is a. This should
Why
be a
is the Twitch
bonus
chat
action.
turning against me? You guys are the worst! I've done nothing! I've done nothing but carry this damn campaign!
And
Viva's dying because he's reading it, and he's...
that was my bonus action. And then I'm going to attack again. So yeah, you're gonna get hit. Be glad, because one of those was a nat 20.
From which one of you?
Doesn't matter. You're gonna get me.
Yeah, because, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
All right, there's D8, and we'll just use the 2 from up there from the hunter's mark. So take 10 damage, please.
I will... What's it called? Uncanny dodge. So I take half. 5.
Okay.
Is your echo doing anything?
It requires bonus actions to use, and I used my bonus action to cast hunter's mark on him.
Okay. All right. So Ulan, I'm gonna start the timer. You got 1 minute.
What was his name? Vladimir?
Nope.
Valmar.
Velmar, your brother seems like a piece of shit. Leaving you behind, letting his whole family die. That's fucked up. I'm sorry to hear this tragic story. I just want to let you know that I sympathize with you.
My, how quick you are to betray your own team.
Well, Dartharius here and Valen are still cool. And it seems like you've been traveling with us as Raynor. I imagine our first meeting, you still remember.
Meeting.
You rode me.
Oh, don't worry, I know. I like the way
our
that you
time
dance
together means
Right.
nothing.
on our strings.
Your turn is over, and now it's the Farius' turn.
Destroy the statue. Destroy the statue.
Dartharius is going to destroy the statue.
Yeah, keep destroying the statue. We have to get the barrier down.
If he rages,
This time-
if Darth rages, he gets advantage on strength checks.
But it's too late. He already hit strength.
I'm not
And
Unfortunately, this is not enough to do much to this. Even though this
Bonus
thing's already
rage.
damaged, this did not.
So he can at least
bonus
have it.
rage.
So in bonus, he goes into rage.
I would like to rage.
All right, Valen, your turn.
Okay. Let me see.
Shit.
I can't destroy it. I don't have enough strengths. Can the person inside of the barrier hear me?
Hear you,
I
yes.
just responded to
I just talked to him, so.
go.
Okay. I'm gonna try something that's a Hail Mary, but I'm gonna do this.
And no, that's gonna be Terry.
And
Crit
It's that
fail.
one. That one with a 10 modifier.
But a 10 modifier. Let's see it.
Exactly. I am so.
No, it's an
sorry.
automatic fail. It doesn't matter what his modifier is.
No.
Also, yeah,
It's a fail. It's
it's
Okay.
an automatic fail. Also, I turn to him now and I say, "You're next." He pissed me off.
bring it. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay, Tom's turn order. It's DW. Hold on.
If I can aggro the target inside of the barrier, then let me aggro the barrier, the target.
You want to try to go towards? You're gonna try to go into the barrier?
Nope, I'm not going to. I'm just trying to find a way to get through Rainer's head.
Rainer's fucking dead. That Tim
Rainer
Tan's
is-
lying in
yeah.
a slump over there.
There is no more Rainer.
Wait, I thought you are Rainer.
Well,
But our Valmar is
Oh, how little you understand.
so
yeah.
confused.
Well, the Valmar is sentient, right? So it must be subject to persuasion.
Not to a failed persuasion.
Not to a failed one.
I know. That's okay. Let's go.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right, DW.
All right. And... All right. I'm going to.
Ooh, there we go. Reaper's in the house, Sonic.
If I remember correctly,
Bam, you
if
got him.
he's using a bow, then his shadow should be using a bow. Your echo uses what you're using, same equipment.
Doesn't say that anywhere.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Been studying very long time.
So, what does his echo have equipped? Because I'm pretty sure it was the same. It's supposed to be the same thing he has.
It's just standing there.
All right. I'll attack with the disadvantage. I'm attacking the echo.
All it says it is the same size as me and occupies a space. It.
All right, I didn't hit it.
Nope.
So you take out your sword, and as you swing with the long sword towards the echo, is that what you're going for?
Mm-hmm.
He just manages to like kind of parry out of the way. Your swing was made expertly, but he manages to dodge it.
When do I get back used to just using my one good hand, which I'm used to using? But anyways, I'm gonna use my bonus action disengage, and I'm going to move over to the altar and get into cover.
Take attack of opportunity.
I disengage. You can't.
You're trying to disengage from me.
Bonus.
It doesn't count for my echo.
It does work for anybody. It disengages a disengage.
When a creature you see within 5 feet of my echo makes a move, I can use my reaction to take an attack.
It's a bonus action
From my
disengage.
echo.
It's not a. It's you can't use a bonus.
So you disengage his echo, but he can attack you.
No. He can't. My echo hasn't attacked him. It's just standing there.
Oh, so you can't. You're not disengaging.
He can't disengage from my
Yeah.
echo.
Yes, I can.
Ooh, because
He
he hasn't.
hasn't done anything. It's standing there. But I
Bonus
can
action
use
disengage means I cannot take attacks of opportunity. Period. That's what that means. Disengage means you do
I'll
not
leave this to
promote.
the DM. I will leave this to the DM either way because I actually don't know. Like,
It's what the.
In all
That's what the
No,
thing
because
says.
like, if you wanted to just, I don't know, man.
You disengage
This
an
is-
action. Your
this is
movement
what it
doesn't
says at the
provoke
very
an
end.
opportunity attack for the rest of your turn. That's what it means. In the player's handbook,
No, read it again.
if you take the disengage action, your movement does not provoke an opportunity attacks for the rest of your turn.
Okay,
So
with
opportunity
it.
attacks do not.
we'll go with it.
okay,
That's why I did
I'm
it.
cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Checking my space. 15. I can't hide. I've already used my action. but I can get into cover. So I have bonus AC from however much cover this is.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a quarter cover.
So that's a +5 to my AC if you don't move.
Wait,
All right.
what kind of cover was it?
3/4 cover.
No, half cover.
Oh, half cover, then I get +2.
Don't care.
Well then, fuck me. I would have known that.
All right, it's your turn, Bell.
Yep. Okay. Let's do some fun stuff. I am going to. Move my echo. And I use my bonus action to engage Dreadful Strikes on my bow.
How many things do you have?
But that's a brand new character, right? Velmor isn't Rainer, so the spell that he has wasn't on Rainer, was it?
And yeah, that's
Nope.
not what I'm arguing.
No,
I'm
none
just
of this
wondering
is-
how many-
Yeah,
None
this
of
is
this
all
is-
you're gonna see. All new. All right, let's do it.
All right. And I will again use. I'm still at disadvantage, and I'm just going to keep using longbow. That is a bullshit.
Thank God they got him poisoned.
Do I get Constitution saves against that each
No.
turn? Really?
Yes.
But yeah, when
I'm
do you
pretty-
when does
That
the
should
poison
wear
end?
off at some point.
Yeah.
You have to do something to remove it. Like that's what you would have someone do the cure poison or something like that.
No, you do a Constitution.
That's why we have that spell that's a level 1 spell or level 2 spell that's like removes poison. I'll go look at poison.
Kind of makes sense. If you want to remove poison.
You have like items for it. You have stuff for removing poison. It's also why it's a low DC. Like it's not very often that it happens.
Which one of these do I take? Actually, sorry. Moving forward, I don't have disadvantage because I actually have advantage on humanoids. So it
now it's just back to normal.
cancels out. Favored enemies.
All right.
So I'm gonna keep the 10 because it was the first one that was technically rolled.
Okay.
But moving forward, I don't have disadvantage.
Ulan, you are up.
I'm tired of both of you. You can both die. One's gonna
Both
smash this. Smash this thing. 17.
Yeah, you knock off the head of the statue, and then the red glowing light shines up. Nothing changes.
With my +4 as well for my guidance.
Yeah, sure. +4, plus 900. I don't give a fuck. Nothing really happened. You bash the head off a statue. It glows
Alright.
redder.
Valen, I don't think anything is working with the statue. What
Okay.
do you think we can do?
But we can't help him. There's nothing we can do at the moment.
I don't know either. Do we just go outside and set a... I whisper this, I'm whispering. Do we just go outside and set a trap for once he comes out?
Dude, it's gonna be like last week all over again. We're just fucking useless.
I love the idea.
I'm just
I
set
love
up
the
for
idea that
failure
like
again and just like fucked.
that DW like manages to win this, and he comes crawling out with like only like 2 HP, and he
Guys,
fucking stumbles into your
I
trap.
did it! I feel so terrible.
I won! I killed him!
You won't believe it.
Alright, Darfarius' turn.
I'm looking at Valen and I was asking him since he's the smart one here.
Ferris is gonna smash another one.
Yeah, Darfarius' turn though.
Darth Ferris is smashing with advantage because he raged.
Hey, in the meantime, when they're playing, if you guys are talking in chat to try to figure your shit out, go ahead.
Mm.
But yeah, Darfarius' turn. Darfarius has smashed the statue. Is that what you guys are doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's just like a pelvis. It's just like this banana hammock statue, only waist
Darth
base.
looks over to see if the barrier's still there.
Is there any
Barrier.
how many statues
Barrier
have been
still
smashed
seems
now?
to be there.
If it's gotten like weaker or anything.
No.
No. All right.
Do an investigation. Check.
Darth. Oh, I guess.
It was still been 12.
Is that your investigation tech?
No, that's Darth.
Oh, Darth.
Although we
Darth
both
is
have a 0.
Darth is like kind of like looks around. He's like red.
Stop rolling things, damn it! How do you need to go away? Stop. Sorry.
Red. He kind of like he notices like red statue, green statue, and then he looks again at Val.
All right.
His green eyes, and that's all you get from. That's all you get
Darth
from.
is gonna, since this statue's gone, he's moving over to the next red statue.
Okay, and then go ahead and move him.
Yep. All right.
So he said red, green statue, green eyes, and that's it.
Which statue is the green eye?
Don't
Val
Big
has
green
green eyes. Val has green eyes that match the green statue.
destroy the green statue.
We're not in the barrier.
If we could.
I'm a little preoccupied, guys. I'm not going to destroy a statue.
Alright, you gotta do something, Terry.
Running out of time, Terry Bear.
I'm gonna roll the persuasion again because I need to get his attention. So
Persuasion. Can I keep giving him guidance?
Holy fuck. You don't need it.
He doesn't need it. He does not need guidance.
so
From a
yeah,
1
he's
to a 20.
so basically, so DN, he have to. So I guess I will use. He'll have to listen to me, and I'm gonna use. Charm. I can get his attention on me while I talk to him. So I talked to Valmar.
What's the DC on that?
It's his spell DC.
Spell
What is
DC.
that?
Terry, what's your spell DC?
My spell DC is. Let me see. Sorry, what core?
You also have advantage on it because you're perceiving Valen as a. Actually, it's neutral, but you would have advantage on it.
What is? I don't care. What is his DC?
Where can I check my spell
Go to your
DC?
spells. Go to spells.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Spell DC.
It's at the top.
15.
Right,
15.
The wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Mhm.
You don't have advantage.
I do have advantage, and you can fuck
No,
right
you
the
don't.
hell off.
No, you don't, because I have the persuasion.
He does.
over.
Right there.
I have two
Right.
different things with advantage. You can fuck right off. Get your charm.
So
Okay.
as you try to talk to him, maybe talk to him. Maybe just talk to him.
I rolled a critical roll on my persuasion. How is that?
He
not-
rolled a critical against you too.
Right, but charm person. All right, so charm person is a spell. So that one is you cast a spell, and then it has a spell DC. Period. Charm person, like your persuasion is like if you were talking to him, not having against a wisdom check. David has disadvantage traditionally.
You
against
so your
poison, which is
persuasion that
ability
you
check.
could talk to him and you could persuade him into anything, but charm person is a spell.
But
they're
he has
kinda
two-
two
he has
things.
two
Which
advantages.
doesn't actually
He's got
work,
3 advantages on it.
Because of the shield. Oh wait,
Yeah.
spells work now?
No spells don't work. His persuasion should have worked. Like he should have just talked.
Then it doesn't matter. Then I will just talk to him.
I would say yeah, just talk to him. Give him just
Okay.
give-
All right.
bring it
so,
home.
So Velmar, it's obviously to the entire group and to the entire team that this came out from nowhere. We know Darking had a bad past. He came half clean to us, obviously, because we never knew he left his family behind. But what he told us were half truths? The least that we knew is that they tried to murder him, and in order for him and the rest of you to get to the safety, the only option he had at the time was to try to fake his own death. He has no way out. You must understand that.
As you continue to talk to him, and plead your case, the statue starts to lose some of its green glow, and his eyes start to lose some of its green glow. It still remains, but there's there's a little bit of like a dimming of that effect.
Okay.
But it still remains green.
All right, can I keep talking or my turn is over?
You can keep talking, but that's the most of your effect.
That's what happened? Okay, so I understand what happened to you and your family was horrendous. But you have to understand, if you were in his position, knowing who you were up against, knowing who you were associated with, knowing who ordered the mission, he had no choice. If the person that you talked about, this she person, the character, if this person that you talked about is half as scary or powerful or merciless as you would make it to be, you have to understand your brother had no choice. And I'll risk my turn.
DW,
Good to know.
your turn.
That was in response to Alex. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. And I wasn't trying to. I was just kind of putting that out there. All right, I'm gonna move. So I see the statue start like dimming glow a little bit.
You'll see my eye. From behind it, you probably would have only seen my eye.
Fuck. I mean, I want a meta game, but I gotta do what I think I would do. I'm gonna run up melee. I neutralized the disadvantage because he's using a longbow. So I should be normal, and I'm going to be attacking with my longsword. Won't be sneak.
It's not sneak.
I'm talking my way through unchecking things.
Oh.
And I'm just yelling, "I'm so sorry," and just like tears run down my face, and I'm striking. Like, I just don't know what else to do. I don't know if this is my brother. I don't know who this. I don't know anymore. I just feel broken inside, and I'm just attacking.
Hits. 10. All right.
I feel evil.
As the sword slices across the chest of your little brother, blood kind of sprays, and the statue behind him flickers red for a second.
Brother, I've waited so long for you to come save me. Why? Why did it take this long?
And then the green glow starts to come back to the statue, and then it starts to come back into his eyes.
Wait.
Oh shit. Wait, so when I attacked him and saw the flicker, did I see?
You didn't really see it.
Oh fuck!
That was kind of flavor text.
Okay,
Your
that's,
back-
no, that's fine.
your back is to
that's
the-
that's
your
fine. That's
back is
fine.
to
I
the
just
statue.
want to be clear what happened versus everything else. That's okay.
No, go ahead and continue to murder your little brother. I believe that was the end of his turn.
Let's just wait and make sure.
At the end of your turn, there, DW.
Yes.
Okay. I will again use Dreadful Strikes as my bonus. And this time I will attack with oh fuck, I don't have Talon in here, but I'm using what was the stats for Talon?
+1. Just +1 attack.
longsword.
Is it strength or dex?
Either. It's a versatile weapon.
Dope. Strength +1 or dex +1. And then is it still just 1d6?
Yeah, longsword's a 1d8 +1. It's a +1 because you have a
Just pull up Rainer and then use that
Oh, right.
attack for him. And
yeah, that would work. Do you have it? Because it's on the ground.
he picked it up earlier.
I specifically
Picked
walked
it up
over
right
and
away.
picked up everything.
Before he picked up the ring, he picked up that sword and everything.
All right, sorry. Holy shit. It's 1d8. +1. Okay. So yeah, I will be attacking with Talon. Let me know if this works. Just take that off. I do not have advantage, but it was a crit.
I use luck and you reroll.
Is that how that works?
Yes, I can make you reroll.
Then 22. I'll just use the second one.
You can't. You have to reroll.
Yeah, you have to hero.
Okay.
You all suck. Do you understand? This is what you're experiencing is me as a GM all the time. Like, oh, really? Really? How about go fuck yourself?
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Does that hit?
2 looks. No, it doesn't. Okay. Action surge. $18 hit.
Shield. So it
So that doesn't hit. Nothing. All right. So these two are just like these two. Now, what you guys are seeing in the middle of this, you just see this slash and parry, dodge, shield. They're now these brothers are just now at arms fighting each other. Ulan, I got your timer going.
Ulan's gonna look around and see if anything's changed, and he's gonna go smash another statue. You do a perception?
All right, go ahead and move. No, not
I'm
really.
just going to smash another statue.
All right, strength. Yeah, you take a big swing at it and manage to bash off the arm. And again, that same effect happens as once you knocked off the arm, the red light shines brighter through it. Anything
Smash.
else? You got a little bit more movement or bonus action.
Is the other light still there, or is it like out?
Yeah, they're all still bright, shining, almost even brighter.
though
The more of the statue you chip away, the brighter the red light.
Well, I'm gonna stand in the red light, see what happens.
All right, you're standing in it, and you don't even feel the warmth of a red light. There it is. Darfarius' turn. Your timer's up. 1 minute.
Darfarius is just raging. Zarr, smash! Oh, I did
Alright.
straight save. Oops.
Yeah, he just beats the shit out of the statue, knocks the head off, goes for the banana hammock, and just more of the bright red light shines, but nothing seems to change inside of this dungeon that you're in.
Dark just growls. He's frustrated. He doesn't know what to
Do
do.
you want to move at all? Because he has his movement.
He's gonna hop on top of the statue angrily, so when he goes to smash it next time, just kick it with its feet.
All right, Valen.
Okay, I'm gonna roll persuasion again.
So what do I roll against that?
I think it's a contested. I think it's a contested charisma check.
All right, then
Makes
he wins.
sense.
I
Alright,
was 0, so I can't get above a 20.
Oh,
So okay.
So I'll listen.
All right. So while everything is going on, so I kept talking. DM, can I actually check for information? What did when Velma got summoned and actually turned from Rainer to Velma, did he get something from the coffin in the middle?
Did he hide something?
Did he actually obtain something, or something went from the coffin in front of the green statue onto Rainer?
I would say so much as there was something inside of Rainer. This black smoke, when he crossed the barrier, his body died, and the black smoke exited Rainer's body, swept around the room, and entered Valmar's body.
Okay. All right, so I have to just keep talking and see if this goes. So Velma, I mean, obviously you were in Rainer's body for all these times that we've been traveling. And if you see anything, if you haven't heard anything, if you've been with us this whole time, you have to see that Darking has changed. He worked so hard to get rid of his past, and he's been traveling with us. He's been helping us. He's been helping people that we encounter along the way. Look at what happened to Fandolin. All the people.
I'm sorry, did I not just watch him kill a mother holding a child?
I hate Viva for giving up this stupid story so much.
We were in a mayhem. You have to let that go.
We were not in a mayhem at that point, buddy. There was a clear path and a run. That was it. Just run. Get out. Go away. There was not enough mayhem for take a shot on a random civilian.
Wasn't a random, anyways.
Pretty random.
We were surrounded by targets.
We were not surrounded at that point. I cleared us a path. Remember what happened. Don't try to spin your lies in front of me.
The corner on the upper right of the room. He wasn't even close to us. But you have to. But despite that, you have to understand he's changed.
Valen, as you continue to talk, I'm going to say you have movement if you want. And again, as you plead this case, the statue behind him kind of starts to the giant statue starts to kind of glow less and like feign in and out.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So,
but Valmar remains rigid in his contempt against his brother. So you do have movement.
okay. So I yield the rest of my turn with a bonus action. No,
Are you sure
not
you don't want to
yield, but
move?
I'm gonna before I end my turn, I'm gonna do a bonus action because since I looking right at the direction toward the statue, I saw what changes about the statue. So I would tell. So I tell Darking that there has to be something we can do for Valmar because while I was talking to him and while you were attacking him, some things about the statue just changed and the flick in the light in the statue's eyes being flickering whenever we make contact and communicate with Valmar. And I end my turn with that.
Nice. I like it.
Okay, so it's my turn. I wasn't there to save you before, but I'm going to try to save you now. I'm so sorry. And I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to run back towards the statue. And I don't know. I'm just going to... I'm not strong, so...
Hold on, because you'd have to...
disengage.
You'd have to... Yes, but you vaulted on top of a...
Oh.
This is a tomb that he was laying on, so it's like...
Okay.
So it wasn't just the 1 foot step, but then it's like another 4 feet to get up. So.
Sorry. What's the... Would it be fine if I just run around the side and just start wailing on the side?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not trying to do like a lot of athletic.
No,
checks.
I just want to give you a head up. Like you're not gonna
just
just like
go to wherever the closest thing would
fucking
be.
sprint up there and also.
It's an emotional moment. All right. I'm gonna go wherever it needs to go. Okay. And I'm just gonna. Fuck it. I'll take my sword and I'm just gonna wail on the statue, wherever it looks weakest.
You have disadvantage.
All right. Go ahead and take a strength check on it.
Do I still have disadvantage if I've been using my sword this whole time? And have I got?
Yes, man. You got one fucking hand.
I only need one hand to use a sword.
It's not your dominant hand.
It is my dominant hand.
No, because you put your wedding ring on your right hand.
No, why would I put my wedding ring on my right hand?
I don't know. I don't wear a wedding ring. I'm sorry, baby. I love you. But
you put it on your left hand.
I don't know how it works.
Screen goes black. Just
Left hand, right hand.
Are you left-handed?
Right hand.
No.
I'm right-handed.
Whatever.
He's left-handed.
You're still swinging right-handed, and it doesn't work that great.
All right, fine.
Still disadvantage.
Disadvantage. It's a swing. All right, whatever.
Yeah. So as you swing to it, you swing with your long sword, and you manage to like chunk a good chunk off of its kneecap, and when it does that, the statue flashes red.
brother, I need your help, please.
I'm trying.
It goes back green, and it's
Do I do damage to it? Do you want me to roll damage? We lost Terry.
No. You don't need to do damage to it. It's Vel's turn.
I'd like to show the thingy.
Okay.
How many times is my wife gonna betray me? I'm wondering. This is what I'm afraid of. My in-game wife, my real wife. Oh no! This looks like a wife thing.
And this is what you've seen.
I can't take notes on this shit. I don't know. The screen went crazy.
It was the other...
Viva came back. Oh, and wait for Terry to get back. Terry,
Did I pick the wrong one?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Just leave it. We'll retcon that later.
Wait,
and that's no, you're fine. And
Terry's
I'll
coming
say
back in
that.
a sec.
Do you want me to wait?
I'm talking to the chat. The people are asking.
Okay. I'll say that while we were in melee, you probably got a good look at the glow of my eye, and that is what you saw.
And that's what I see. Do I see that on the statue too?
You probably need a perception roll for that, but that's a little bit of a free flavor text. But
Okay.
So yeah, we will go back to doing fun things.
I wish I had more magic right now.
Man, why are my rolls so low? You are a very lucky person.
Yeah, I'll use shield on that.
Okay. Time's running out there, brother.
Sorry. So just again, this was
That was a
this is
really
what
quick draw.
this is what you saw.
Yeah, that one.
No, I already drawn this one.
That doesn't look anything like this.
I'm
Don't-
assuming
guys.
Kate made this, so I can just get it from Kate later.
No, don't worry. I'll make it available to everybody.
All right, cool.
Don't worry. And Kate digitized it. I made it.
I figured it was something like that.
Anyways, I mean, little bitch, fucking rogue over here with a million shields and luck doesn't want to get hit. So,
Nope.
guess it's next person's turn.
My turn.
I actually used my bonus action to switch places.
Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, I do need to know your movement. So as you
I don't move. I technically just teleport. I swap places with my echo
He can tell
as my bonus action
okay.
inside the place.
I say we take a pause here.
Okay.
All right, break 10 minutes.
Yep.
I'm gonna go cry.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
All right, give me 1 sec,
All
everybody.
right, Terry. We need to talk.
Yeah, you guys
need to
talk. Get me the fuck out of here.
We're trying. We did
I'll be
try.
back.
What do you think we'll be doing? What the
I know. I'm just like, you understand how scary this is? This is like my worst
No.
nightmare come to life.
Festus, did you plan this? Did you plan this story?
The story, yes. The this instance, everything like this. There's a whole bunch of this I have no idea about. This is all new.
Okay.
David has a lot to do with this. Viva has a lot to do with this.
Oh my
The
god.
backstory
Holy
was
shit.
originally
This is
me.
gonna be
They
good.
iterated on me.
All right,
I can't take a lot of
so
credit. I can only take so much. I'll tell you what I had later. All right, we're starting our break now, and I'm going to mute everyone's audio so the stream can't hear us.
okay.
I mean, I've really liked Dungeon Fog, and it's
We
been
back?
from when we're using it.
Yeah, we're
We
just
got-
about back. We're ready to put your camera on. We'll end it early if we need to. But yeah, so I basically I got the concept art and then I designed the dungeon using that wonderful Dungeon Fog app, dungeonfog.com.
All right, let's. I guess we can end the stream here. I mean, not end the stream here. End the stream here.
End the break here.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Everyone is
We're
still alive. Moving on. Everyone but
Everybody.
Rainer.
Story ends with everybody mildly irritated.
All right, I'm going back to this.
Let us know when we're live.
Boy.
Oh, hello.
Who did we leave off on? I guess
It was
Ulan.
the end of your turn, so it's going into Ulan's.
Well then,
You're the last. You're the last thing in the chat.
so it's my turn. One's gonna run over and jump and smash the statue.
I hope we
Just
didn't need
say your rolls out loud too, because sometimes I'm on different
I'm
menus.
gonna run over and smash this one because Darth is on the top of this one. I don't want to knock Darth
You know
off.
what? Oh, you want to hit you, baby? Kink! You chip off a good chunk of its shoulder. Coming out of the shoulder is that same red light.
Thierry, Valen, you're the ones with the brains. Figure something out.
Darfarius' turn.
Darfarius is gonna jump up and just smash in with both feet.
Yeah, he destroys more of the statue, and again, just the red glow comes out, but nothing. He has movement if he wants it.
And this statue are no more. Alright, Darth is gonna run over to this statue. He's gonna start working on it.
Yeah, okay, sure. They're no more.
Might as well get all four.
Okay, so Valen, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna move closer to where Valmar is. I guess how. Wait, let me see.
Closer to
what's
Velmar.
the-
Velmar is now way in the back here, Valen.
I know. I'm trying to understand what's the distance between him and I.
Okay.
30. 30. So you can move like up here, Terry.
So I can probably move out to here, huh? Yeah. All right. So I will get close, and then I will roll my persuasion again, because I think I have a card to play, but sort of, but. Fuck. It didn't do
I mean, he
anything.
still has to roll against it, right?
It's charisma, right?
Yeah.
Charisma.
Not
Yeah, so that one failed. It's okay. We'll
Oh,
have to
you
wait.
could say what you want, but like you're not gonna get a reaction.
No, it's okay. I will
Save it
I
for
will
another time?
save the rest- yeah, I will save for the rest of my yeah.
All right, D Dubs.
I'm gonna attack the statue again, and then I'm going to I'm gonna ask if you will let me do a throw down a weapon after it. It's not the weapon I'm using. Is that 2 actions or 1?
It will be 1 action and a bonus action.
Okay. So then I will so I'll attack with disadvantage. Sorry, I had to be on the right screen. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, that you almost hurt yourself like swinging at this giant statue.
And then I'm going to grab the dragon bow, and I'm going to turn to Valmar and go, I'm sorry for what happened. And I had every intention to come and find you when the time was right. This bow is actually meant for you. If you're going to kill me today, as weird as it will be, this is still meant for you, and I throw it to the ground in front of him. Use it as proof.
How far did you throw it? Like
It's in the middle.
to his feet?
No, it's like in the middle.
It's like here.
Like in between.
The edge.
All right.
Just off
It hits the edge and it bounces here. Like
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
at his feet, he can pick it up and.
All right. So I guess it's my turn.
Sorry.
It's a plus one long. It's a
I just-
plus
I
one
just-
longbow.
I just read a thing in chat that said like, yeah, that'll make up for killing mom. Anyways,
So I move up, and I bend down, and I pick up this bow. After I bend down and sheath Talon and pick up this bow, and I look up. I'll say, a little looking over the bow. I'll be like, a little late, but I guess we are exchanging gifts on our reunion here, and I'll gladly use it because I promise you, brother, I will be there at your end. I use it, and now I actually have to put it into my thingy.
It's just a plus one on longbow.
Oh, I was gonna make it all nice and whatever. But fine.
Just use the stats of the longbow
add-
and change the name to dragon bow.
Okay.
The name.
That's fine.
Does it have any effect to his like mental state? Which is what my intention was.
as he begins to rise the bow, point it towards you, you see like this shake, faint quiver in his arms, and the green of his eyes starts to fade to red and back to green, and dance somewhere in between as he let loose. Does a 20 hit?
The 20. Where's the +2 coming from, David?
Archery. Is the archery proficiency?
It's my my fighting style as a ranger.
But it's added that way.
It's a
Sure.
+2 to attack. It's +2 to attack. It doesn't increase damage. So I have a global modifier.
Okay.
I have a global
Yeah.
modifier set up so that it's there. Like I can turn it off. So like if I'm attacking with melee, I uncheck that box. I don't have the +2 because I'm not using archery.
Okay.
I can show you guys. I can show you.
It's
Yeah,
fine. I was just trying to
in-
make sure
yeah.
I was following.
So does the 22 hit?
Well,
Yeah.
it
So you
does
let
that.
loose the arrow. With your precision skill, what happens?
I'm retching with myself, and the arrow hits the statue.
The precision arrow strikes the statue. The whole thing glows a bright red. For the first time, you get a solid moment of clarity from your brother.
Liam, you have to break me from this.
Ow!
And then
You
it
worked
starts
hard.
to fade back into green. And that glow starts to come back into his eyes, and he like kind of buries his head and he's looking across his brow as he stands there now with a dragon bow, fully equipped with everything he needs to kill you. All right, Ulan, your turn.
Ulan smash.
Ulan goes to the staircase he stepped on an hour ago and smashes it. Nothing happens. Yeah, you hit another fucking statue, dude, and fucking red light shines from it, and nothing happens for the fucking fourth time
It's,
and 8th hour.
look, it's okay. The Bang Bros are off doing something, banging something. So this is about
Like
par.
fucking monkeys with a wrench. They're just jumping from one to the other, just banging the fuck out of it.
All
right.
I would have done the same thing, but it's poetic that they're still fighting statues when something else is going on somewhere else. Very critically, they're still fighting statues. The irony is great.
That one's for Darth.
Darth. Yeah. So yeah, he hits it and he gets a good chunk out of it. Knocking the pecs, the pectorals.
Alright, he's gonna jump up on it so he can do a foot smash next turn.
All right, Valen.
Alright. Cross my fingers. Here we go.
You can inspire yourself.
Fuck. I can't.
You can do it as a bonus action and then apply it.
So he failed. He failed a persuasion charisma save. Alright, so seeing that the Dragon Bone Ball has been gone to Velmar, I have to find a way to bring the consciousness of Darking's brother up to the surface again. So I will perform a song that have the power to remind of the friendship and the brotherhood between people. Okay. All right. Here we go. 僕らはきっと待ってる君とまた会える日々を桜並み道ので手を振り叫ぶよと苦しい時も君は笑っているからくじけそうになりかけても頑張れる日がしたよ消す見ゆく景色の中にあの日の歌が聞こえる桜桜今咲き切なり散りゆく定めとしてさらば友よ旅立ちの時変わらないその想いを今桜桜いざまじいざ舞いかれいつのにさんざめく光を浴びてさらば友よまだこの場所で会う桜舞い散るの道の上で上でWhoa. Please tell me that song knocks some senses into
Yes,
him.
it worked. Wait, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh my god, I got the longest song of the entirety of our campaign. I love it.
That was that was my trump card. That was one of my trump card.
And that weirds me out. After this echoes kind of through this room here. I mean, what was that? Was that a? Val just kind of like stands there, and you just see him like kind of looking back at his brother and looking at this bow, and maybe more somberly looking at the bow. Not like you're polishing your fucking nails. Valen, do you want to take any movements?
Yeah, I guess seeing that I mean, Velma kind of faces out of it. I mean, at least on the appearance, I move back down the stair a little bit just to try to get away.
Can I make a suggestion of what that was? At
No,
level
you can't.
6, Terry gets counter charm.
This magic spells don't work through this barrier.
This is not a magic thing. Counter charm. It's an ability that use magical notes or words of power to disrupt mind influencing effects.
Does he have that?
Level 6 bards.
Okay, so what does it do?
This is what I'm saying. At level 6, you gain the ability to use magical notes, which he just sang, or words of power to disrupt mind influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your next turn. At that time, you or any other friendly creatures within 3 feet of you, which David would be considered that, have advantage on saving throws against.
Not within 3 feet of him.
Not 30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay.
30 feet.
And he
Okay, so he's gonna be so Valen stays there and keeps singing for the next round. Yeah.
He can. The performance ends early if you are incapacitated, silenced, or you voluntarily end it. No action required. So he can move if he wants, but he has to stay within 30 feet, and then this would be affecting the mind effects essentially. I'm just giving you flavor text for it, but like I'm literally reading it out of what the counter charm is, and if
the counter charm is it's my passive ability basically when
Okay, so I will say that works, but what is it? What is the effect that it's having on?
it would give
Val.
It would give,
so it basically snapped David's character out of it.
It would give him advantage on saves against whatever he's doing, or you would give him, I'm just giving you the flavor text of it, but like it would just, or we could say that's what would be giving him the somberness of it. Like it's more than just it's an addition to the persuasion. He's using that action for that. Terry, you probably can put it in the chat so that Viva can explicitly.
Yeah, let me find it.
But it says in the text is mind altering effects. So
Okay, so as Terry is up there, or Valen's up there singing, and we're presumably doing like a bump and grind motion, like he's humping pillows. Val's eyes start to lose that glow again.
all right,
Val, if you need to say anything, Val, I'll give you the opportunity to say something now, or you can save it till your turn.
I'll save it to my turn.
Okay, DW.
I'm gonna turn to where he shot. There should be a mark or something, and I'm just gonna strike there.
Okay.
So that's my counter charm.
Thank you. With 11, you hit it with, and then it just ricochets you back. Briefly, the statue lights up red, and then like briefly, but like you didn't do any damage to the statue. You want any movement?
Trying to decide.
Bonus action.
Wait, so you're saying that the song didn't do anything to David's character?
No, it did do anything,
We're
but
gonna
he's
see what it does next on David's turn. But
Okay.
You basically your song is played out for a whole
it's
60
his turn.
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's no 6
For-
seconds.
12.
Half as long as you sang.
No, it's 12. He gets it for his round and his next round, and then however many people are in between him.
Right, and
Yeah.
he can end it early if he wants to do another action next turn.
Yeah. So it is working. You're like a siren singing. All right. Val?
I'm just I don't I'm gonna stay where I am. I have nothing to do to boost my attack.
Okay. On my turn, kind of in this this fog, attempting to fight back the very deep rooted and very unnatural hold that is on me. I don't know what happened to my echo. He's down here. He's chilling. You'll find out that like my turn economy.
Nope, that was not meant for anybody. Nothing.
All right.
I'm not playing favorites here.
I don't understand, dude. I'm trying to figure this out. This is different. The deep rooted and unnatural hold is is wavering for the time being. And I move my echo up, and I take a shot at the statue.
That will hit.
And I don't roll damage, or do I?
He hasn't
No.
been making
So
roll damage.
as you let loose, again, like a chunk of the concrete or the granite of the statue shoots off, and you gain clarity as this thing glows bright red, the bright red of the statues that same bright red of the statues as the fucking Bang Bros are destroying back there.
And I also use Unleash Incarnate to make a weapon attack with my echo on the statue.
Again, you knock another piece of it off. Can Valen get a perception check? Yeah, Valen. And
Okay.
DW get a perception check, please.
Commando, fail me perception. Fuck. I'm really bad at
DW,
wisdom.
you notice as the echo starts wailing on the statue that the chunks of granite that it's made out of fly out of this ring that you guys couldn't penetrate.
Wait, can you say that again?
So like he's swinging at it, and then like the chunks of granite fly up onto the upper balcony, and outside of pretty much up on the the balcony behind it. That was the force field earlier.
So it looks like the force field to me is breaking on the upper balcony.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
My turn. All right, so I don't notice that.
So I all fucking
All
statues.
statues must die.
I don't see like pieces flying off this as they're whacking.
I don't know, how occupied are you with whacking that statue?
The statue's gone, so I'm all done whacking the statue.
There, it is pretty dismantled. All right.
All right, I guess I'll take it that I don't see. So I guess I'll just. I'm gonna move up and slightly check the barrier, see if it's still up, and then I'm gonna.
Let me get an athletics check.
Oh, this one's Darth. I clicked on the wrong character sheet. Oh, god damn it! Athletics. I'll eventually get the right one.
So you reach your hand up, and you gently, very gently, with athletic skills and everything, you notice that this barrier is very well intact. And you, having been hit by it several times already, you know you're not going to apply any more pressure than this.
I'm gonna keep my hand there and hold my action and just wait and see if I can't slip through it when something happens.
Okay. Darfarius.
Darth Farius is gonna finish off this last statue.
Jesus Christ.
Let's be fair. That's what he would do.
100%.
It would 100% what he do. And he doesn't really do much to it.
He's just jumping up and down trying to finish it off.
Yeah,
Starts
he's just
eating
hopping
rocks.
on their shoulders. Nice, sweetheart. Love you. Sorry, these guys couldn't figure this out.
Darth is gonna keep
I'm
jumping
trying.
until it's gone.
Alive.
And now we're back to Valen.
Okay. So
You're still
I will
singing.
try to move. I will try to move even closer to the to both of them,
Okay.
and because and let me see.
Both in range.
Your wife is
Alright,
such a bully.
Then I'm gonna keep talking to Valmar. After that song, hopefully he can.
So I think you're still singing, so you'd have to stop singing.
He can choose to end his action and do
Yeah,
something
I
else
can
that's
choose
completely
to
too
end my action. Yeah.
That song finally
So-
ends, and now you're going to do something different.
Yeah, so seeing that it seems on the appearance that Velma gonna snap out of it, so I talked to him. So think about what you both share before everything happened. Think about
He had a
why.
family that was still alive.
Think about the reason why he had to do this. Why he had to fake his own death. Why he cutting the tie with you and his family, his own parents and yourself. He had to fake his death and never contact you ever again for the rest of his life.
And that
Because-
turned out great.
But in his turn, he had to know that's the only way to protect you guys. What in
You realize he left our family at the beginning because he just wanted adventure. That's it. He was bored, so he left.
But now you
Out
know
of selfishness.
the people-
Not to protect the family, not to help others, just because he was bored and wanted to go get some gold and fight dragons and whatever the fuck else he did.
he
And then why would his next choice be, I want to go adventure, let's join an assassin's
Think
guild and start
about
just
this.
murdering
Think
mothers
about
and
this.
whatnot and whatever else happens.
No, he had choices. He could involve all of you when he faked his death and get you guys all involved into this shitstorm.
I love that you talk with such certainty when you know nothing of what actually transpired. Has he told you who he really is? Do you know what has happened? Because I do.
To be fair, the persuasion would have worked.
Yeah, I know.
But the persuasion is to do what?
It's for me to listen and have a conversation.
No, for him to listen to and try to talk some sense into him.
You're trying.
The persuasion. I mean, yeah, no, but
Right, but I'm just saying with the contested rolls, Terry would have won. So while I think the conversation is accurate, I'm just saying the with contested rolls, it should be the result should still be what something in line with what Terry was going for.
I say just you guys have to understand he's persuading him to listen to reason. And it's not gonna have any effect on what's happening now. Reason.
That's not gonna change the
There are mechanics at play. Right?
Yeah. So
This is never gonna end. This is never gonna end. Just
keep talking
because
to him. Yes, I
he
know.
has this inborn hatred of him, and you guys and persuasion can only go so far.
I know.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah, but it's okay.
I don't want you, Balin, to think that like you're not getting through. You are.
Listen,
You're managing to get these conversations.
I know between us, his mind, and what's going on here, there's something possesses him, and we have to figure out that mechanic and stop that before we can get him anywhere.
Right. So you can continue to have these really great persuasion, and that will get him to have these conversations with you. But that's not going to end this.
Okay.
But it is good.
Yeah.
You're getting a lot of backstory out of this, Terry. I want you to understand, like, I am spilling some beans out here.
Hold on. Sorry, my bad.
No.
And then I will rest my turn, and then I'll move up a little bit upward.
Where were you?
He was here.
He was up here.
Hold on.
Oh, you were.
Where did he go?
Okay, I found him now.
For some
reason, he was around that corner.
Everywhere. Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay there.
Okay.
I'll stay
DW.
there.
Is there just for clarity's sake, from where I'm standing, is there a visual representation of the field that I can see, or is it only like when I'm touching it?
No, it's like if you're underwater, when you try to look out of the field, it's like looking out of water where everything's distorted and kind of off to like the left or the right.
And so when I look over it up on the top, do I see the distortion now that I know that there's some stuff?
Are you talking about like here?
I'm talking like right here.
Yes, but you don't have any. It's just like a rail, so you don't have a lot of guide. If Valen were standing here, and you looked at him, his figure would kind of be like waving,
Shimmery,
and you couldn't tell if he was left or right. Like,
but if I look right,
since you're kind of just looking in this general direction, it's just like it's like looking out of water up onto the surface.
Okay, I'm just gonna yell. Keep doing what you're doing. I think the shield is falling up on the second floor right now, and I'm gonna strike the statue again. I'm gonna yell, look for a weak point. Keep talking to him. He's not bad, and and that's what I'm gonna strike. That was not supposed to be. I'll roll again. Okay, 16.
This is you hit this. Yeah. So again, as you strike the statue, it shines bright red, and kind of like hobbles. Like you see a little bit of a crack in its side that splits, and that green light. Well, the red light shines through before, and then you hear Val.
Brother, please, I need help.
How big of a crack is
this?
this?
And then the green light takes over again. Valstern.
How big of a crack is it?
I would say it's about like 3/8 of an inch.
The shield didn't do anything when I slapped my hand up against it. Nothing changed.
No.
Okay.
No, nothing changed.
Does 17 hit, Alex?
Yes.
I'll use my last shield.
Okay, and then I will go ahead and
use my dickhead move
and attack with yep. Nope, doesn't hit. That's all I got.
All right, so I take it Oolong heard what Dara King said. I'm like 40 feet away. Did he yell that loud enough?
Wait, I'm sorry. Read it back to me. What happened?
I was asking if I heard it.
Yeah, I yelled out when I was attacking that I feel like the shield is breaking. It might be on the second floor. I saw stuff.
Oolong's gonna try to move up
Look
to
for
second
it.
floor.
You can use your bonus action to move further too.
It's your
Yep, I
action
moved.
to move further. I have the bonus action to move to dash.
Okay,
All right,
that's your turn. Darfarius.
Darth is gonna finish. He has to finish. He needs to finish
Yeah,
the
there's
statue.
no stopping him from finishing.
To be fair, we all agree.
We all know that's true.
Exactly.
And then yeah, so he chops this thing down to the kneecaps, and it's just shining bright red.
All right, now Darth is gonna go up, and he's gonna try to get a better view.
Okay, he has his what, 30 feet? I don't even know.
30. Okay.
He has 40 feet of movement.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a whatever level barbarian, he gets an extra 10.
Okay.
No more red statues.
DW?
whatever.
No, Valen.
Okay. So I'm gonna move. See, here we go again.
Oh, you moved out of the map. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna move to here. Oh, sorry, move to here. I need to be able to turn this fucking item thing off. It's interfering with my movement with the character.
Sorry.
Oh, it's because he's on the top of the screen. It's when that thing's at the
Oh,
top.
so zoom in on your battle map,
Okay.
and then scroll up so that your character thing
Got it.
isn't in the way.
All right. So I'm gonna move to here,
Okay.
and then I will try to. So you say something passed through. So the granites passed through the barrier around here, right? Around here.
Cheers.
Okay. Can I see the barrier visually, like the color?
Not really. No, you guys have. What you see is like as you kind of just blurs your vision. Now you're
Okay.
trying to look into a pool,
Okay.
and that's it. And maybe you can kind of tell where that line is, that where you're looking into a pool and where you're not. Like, but
I am. Oh, but it's magical damage. So Blade Word is not gonna protect me. Fuck. Oh, fuck. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
You can
I
hold-
guess
you can
I'll have to
hold your
wing
turn.
it.
You
I
can
guess I have to wing it. I'll see if I can cross through.
okay, as you approach, the barrier, you're on the third. You're like three flights up. So you're sitting around like so you're basically at the height of the shoulders. The head is kind of next to you.
Terry's
You
good
approach
at-
the barrier. I want you to do strength check.
Okay, strength check. It's not
Strength
my.
save, just a strength check.
I know it's not my best.
So you
suit.
go at it at full force. Yeah, so you go at it at full force, and that fucker shocks the fuck out of you, and it knocks you 5 feet back, and I need you to roll 1d8.
Never mind. We should have not cheered.
Oolong's like, I get it, man. I get it. Wow,
Hey,
a 1.
You crit failed the damage.
Crit
so you
failed the
don't take a
damage.
lot.
You took 1 damage.
I wish I had that
Congrats.
problem last week.
You took 1 damage, but it
Man.
knocks you backwards, and you know physically you cannot cross this barrier.
Okay.
All right, D-dubs.
I'm gonna look for that crack that you saw. You described earlier. It should be glowing green right now, and I'm going to try to plunge my sword into that crack. What do you need me to do?
Strength check.
Be the same.
You want attack or?
No, you're just doing a strength. You're hitting a fucking statue. So this is
It's a strength check.
Yep. You whack at it again with your one hand. Your bloody nub is spraying all over it. You're frantically just you know that something's tied to this. And every time you hit it, it flashes red, and you hear the sound of your little brother. This time you strike it with all your strength. You cut out another big chunk from its waist. You hear it goes red, and you hear Val.
Liam! I need this thing out of my head.
And then you turn to your little brother. You expect to see him standing beside you, but the statue continues to glow green. And the eye, one particular eye of Val, glows green.
I'm gonna move. Oh, I was gonna say.
You're gonna move towards Val?
Engage and move towards Val.
Isn't? Oh, okay. So the echo doesn't get you. All right. You wanted to continue to do the dragon bow, or
It would hit. He can't hit me with the dragon bow this close. It's at like a disadvantage or -5. I don't remember what it is.
-5.
-5 would be
Be 23.
23. Does that hit?
Or I have to look it up. I don't remember. I think it's disadvantage.
It does hit.
23 would hit. Let me double check.
There's not a lot of dodging a 27.
It's range stuff. Hold on, guys.
Because if that's at disadvantage, I rolled that before you moved, so I might change what I'm doing unless this
I
hits.
understand, and that's why well, you roll before I finish my turn.
Right.
I attacked.
I get it. Just figure it out.
I wasn't. I'm not trying to cheat you out of this roll. I'm trying to say what my turn was. Problem is I don't know where everything is in the book. I know it's in something else because you can't just attack close range unless you have like a certain feats. I think it's disadvantage because if you look at crossbow specialist.
Thanks, Reap. I love it. Now I finally know who Juan Van Damme is.
Doesn't impose disadvantage when you're attacking with a ranged attack.
Then wonder who that was.
Expert. That's what you need for that. So that means when you are with a ranged attack and you are within 5 feet, you are imposing disadvantage.
All right. Well, then instead, I will stow the bow and pull out my swords.
Mm. 18.
Disadvantage. Still poisoned.
No, he had something that countered it because
That was only when it was range attacks.
Oh,
Was it? I thought that was because you're my favorite enemy.
Oh.
humanoids were his favorite enemies, so then he
Alright,
didn't
that
have to do it. Okay,
That
that
hits.
Oh, thank God.
All right. Damage.
I'm halving it.
And then I also get Hunter's Mark from that. That's not a
Not
spell
You have to
shot.
fix it.
Okay, I'll have to look at how to fix
So
that.
that's 7, right?
And then my second attack, because I'm dual wielding.
Yeah. So half of 7 is 3.
22.
All right, I take that one. Full damage.
And Hunter's Mark can only be applied once per damage, I think.
So
And
that's full damage.
Will because I have 2 weapon fighting style. Do I have to use my bonus action to hit that second attack? for dual wielding, or is that my attack is I get to use my two weapons?
What?
Because this when I engage in 2-weapon fighting, I can add my ability modifier to the damage of the second attack. I don't know if I have to add more damage to that, but I already have the dex in there. I have 2-weapon fighting. I have 2 different weapons that I'm using, one in each hand.
Ability modifier to.
So I have 1d6 plus 3, which is my dexterity modifier already rolled. That's
is that when you? I don't know what that one means. To be honest, I don't really know.
All right. Well, we're just gonna leave that at the 7, and then I'm using my bonus action to swap with my echo. And that's my turn.
All right, Ulan.
All right. Oh, I'm button. 5, 10.
7.
Yo, Valen, what's going on?
So if you look around
All
on
kinds
the
of
ground,
shit, man.
I mean, I know, but if you look at the ground, if you look on the ground, there are some granites coming from inside of the barrier. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get in.
Did you try putting your hand through with this piece of green rock?
What do you mean?
Did you try putting your hand through with this green piece of rock?
I actually did not. That might be a great idea. There maybe the granite itself is made of a special material that you can pass through.
Takes the green rock and gently is putting his hand through the barrier.
I'm not getting shocked again. I just got shocked.
Please let us someone else through here.
So the as you start to put the rock through, it does start to breach it. But then, as soon as it hits your hands, you feel the resistance of this wall.
Hmm.
Is the resistance strong enough to push people back?
I eat a piece of the rock, so it's inside of me, and then the rock is part of me.
Man, that barbarian.
And you lean your so you lean your forehead forward, and all of a sudden, your head snaps back.
I'm doing this gently.
Before me or David die,
you don't take any damage.
He's gonna die,
but it's just
like just
zing,
force field damage.
like touching a fucking cow, like touching an electrical fence, dude. Like, it just snaps you back, and you realize eating rocks is not the key.
All right, well,
it wasn't magical rocks.
Rocks, good rock.
I pick up another rock and I take it over to Valen and offer it up to him to see if he wants to try. And that's my.
All right, Darfarius' turn.
Oh, Darfarius is done there, so he's gonna move. That's with his dash all the way. Hey guys, what's up?
Valen, your turn.
All right. Anyone? I turned to like Ulan and everybody else. Like, you guys have any healing potion and stuff? Because I think the least we can do is try to throw something back into the barrier so like Darkin can use them.
I mean, you can try. Maybe see if it works first. Take the rock, take the potion, try putting them in at the same time, and see if you can't throw it to him.
I'm doomed.
Okay. So you're gonna put a piece of the rock in the healing potion, and then throw the healing potion over to DW.
No, he's gonna gently see if it goes into the barrier first before he throws it.
The rock does go through from both sides.
Just cover the rock with the healing potion so it's a healing. I can't have him eat it.
I'm gonna try.
If you throw that in and hit one of us, we're gonna take like 1d6 of like blunt damage to heal for like 1d4 of potion.
But he's gonna yell.
That thing's gonna splatter before I can slurp it up.
I'm gonna use the rock to make an opening of the barrier to give Darking a bar inspiration.
You can't use magic through this thing. You've seen over and over again using magic through this barrier has
I
not
don't
been.
know if bardic inspiration is considered magic.
Yeah,
He said he was gonna open a barrier or some shit like that.
That's true, but bardic inspiration I think is just
A song.
yeah.
Go back to throwing fucking bottles at people.
I honestly don't know what to do at this point.
I mean,
Music and magic. I guess it's considered magic. I guess we can't count it then.
There's no
Words and music.
to get
I mean, it's just as
and
words and
there's
music
no
is
way
used to
to
inspire people.
deactivate the barrier. Then there's nothing, and we destroy all the statue. Then what do we do? There's nothing we can
maybe
do.
we try taking the rocks and melting them onto our bodies. And then we can pass through. Maybe if you can make a golem out of these rocks, and then they can walk through and help.
All right, Balin, figure out something, and I'm gonna put the timer on. You got 1 minute.
I'm gonna say my turn of the action. I honestly don't know what to do at this point. I don't
Put your
know.
hand on the barrier gently and just save your action there in case something happens. No?
Because if I put my hands on the barrier, I'm gonna get hurt. I'm not
No,
gonna
you
do
aren't.
that.
It's only if you run at it. That's why you just
Okay.
gently push and you just wait and save your turn. So if something happens, you can go through.
Give me something. Give me something I can. Anybody have anything like that healing power or like oh wait, hold on a second.
I got nothing. I have no idea.
No,
Wait,
hold on. I'm gonna tie my wand of magic missiles to the granite. And then I'm gonna throw that item, try to throw that through the barrier. Like aiming at Darking, I'm gonna try to throw it through the barrier. Okay?
You're gonna throw your magical item attached to a rock at DW.
But the magic doesn't go through. Fuck. I don't have.
I have an idea. Take the rock and throw the rock at the statue.
Your timer's about out.
Throw the
Try
rock at the statue.
Let's do it.
I don't know. I really don't
So
know.
you pick up the rock and you toss it at the statue.
And I'm gonna use my, I guess, strength check and see how much damage I do to the statue. Okay.
All right.
Maybe we can get the head to fall back, and then we can just
I'm literally is out of my wit here.
I don't know either.
You wind back with this inanimate piece of object, a rock, with no discerning elements at all, and you throw it through this force field that has been pretty much uncompromisable to you guys to this point. The only thing that's happened to come out is some rocks flung out, but nothing has been in and out of this. So Valen picks up this inanimate object and he flings it as hard as he can at this statue, and it sails through the barrier and it tinks off the statue. Darwa King, your turn.
I'm gonna disengage. And I'm gonna charge at my brother.
hug him.
All right, I'm going to. I'm going to strike him with my dagger, and I'm striking at the eye, the glowing eye.
At your brother?
At the glowing eye in particular.
Of your brother?
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm now switching to the dagger.
Is this a strength?
This is my dagger. This is a
All right.
This is a
Did you
weapon
roll
I'm
on
proficient with. It's smaller. Can I please not be at disadvantage because I've lost a hand, and this is a weapon I'm proficient with.
Yes. But I'm just Valen. I'm just reading the wrong number.
Okay.
You stab your brother in the eye.
No, he doesn't. My AC is 16.
I'm burning a luck.
I'm already
burning a luck.
using this.
I'm burning a luck. I am burning a luck.
Yeah, it is.
I am burning a luck. I was already going to burn a luck.
I still use it.
That's fine. I am burning. I burned a luck. I was just saying.
So you've turned away from damaging the statue. That's.
I was trying. I'm
And
trying.
then then now you're now with your dagger and you're just thrusting it at the eye of your little brother, who at times has been crying. At times has been crying out for your help, and now you're trying to stab him in the eye with the dagger.
Yep.
Sorry, it doesn't have +2.
Doesn't matter.
And then so that was my superiority dice. So 11 damage.
I will use my uncanny dodge, and I will half it. So 5.
All this nonsense. Take the damage like a man.
All right.
This is why I'm bad at video games. I'm just like, fucking shoot me where I'm standing. All right. So this would be Val's turn.
I just want to finish with just like yelling out like, guys, either the statue or like this eye. There's something wrong with him. We have to save him. I'm not trying to hurt him. That's it.
I only attack mothers with babies. I don't.
Alrighty.
Set up for failure.
16.
Hits.
Okay. Let me read what the. Go ahead and roll that. I'm also adding the hunter's mark. I just need to make sure.
Didn't you just added it?
He's always had hunter's mark.
No. Yeah, I'm using the damage. I'm adding the damage. It's not in that roll.
Didn't you just add it to the two on the last one?
The 2? No.
What was the 9 and the 2? The 9
The-
was the damage. What was the 2?
2 is my superiority dice.
Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was your hunter's mark.
And also that was my reaction, so that wouldn't be my hunter's mark.
If you burned your, but I'm just saying, if you burned your hunter's mark damage on it, then it would have been. But that's fine.
All right, 1d6.
Okay.
So all that damage, and then my second attack. I realized I could have used something else for my bonus action to get more damage and all that, but that's fine. And then I teleport.
So 16 total damage.
Yeah.
Still alive.
I didn't take a lot of damage for like many turns.
A fuck ton
Ulan.
All right, Ulan's gonna pick up one of these rocks, and he's gonna chuck it at this Valley Veltardo guy.
The guy that you're trying to fucking befriend earlier.
But
Alright.
he was being a dick.
You're gonna be at a disadvantage because, like I said, it's kind of like a wave, like a looking through water effect. So it's distorted. You can't really, You're not gonna have much accuracy.
If I rage, do I? Does that cancel that out?
No.
Okay. All right. Disadvantage. Throwing it athletics
Yeah.
or straight athletics.
Yeah.
Six.
You're gonna.
Yeah,
you
16.
can't-
No, 16 hits.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, for the activity that I think he needs to hit it at, that's gonna miss.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not against your thing, but what I
Okay.
perceive as the check as the DC, it's not gonna hit.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Nefarious, you have a different thing that you're gonna.
Darcene is gonna move up and he's gonna grab a rock too. He's like, watch how this is done. This is at disadvantage as well.
Yes.
Alright. Athletics. Come on.
Yeah, nothing.
You do
He's very close to hitting himself.
Garth is raging. He should have an advantage on skill check or on strength base.
You just said no.
Athletics though. Not strength.
Athletics is a strength based skill check. So he would have advantage on it.
Okay, so he got a 22, which didn't.
Wait a minute, my 23
It
should
like
work.
I don't know what
it
it
like
would
bounces
do, I'm
off
just
the
saying.
it like bounces off the floor and it hits your legs. Like it doesn't really do anything to you. He has like the general area. He came really close to hurting you, but it's just like it's like trying to like hit something at the bottom of a pool, and like you can throw a fucking rock at all you want.
But he hit it.
Yeah, he hit it. Yeah, ding ding ding. You'll get a prize. Yeah. Valen. So now you guys know things are flying through this barrier.
Okay. Then I'm gonna. So things flying through the barrier without the granites, even without the granites, right?
Just the granite.
Just the rock.
They've only thrown rocks through.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna tie something. I'm gonna try to destroy the statue. So I'm gonna tie whatever granite that's left around the floor, and then to my crossbow, and I will do.
Power.
Yeah, and I will use my crossbows to shoot at the. From my angle, I can see through the. I will shoot at the eyes of the statue.
Give me some guidance.
With an. You said you tied something to it.
I would tie like the rocks that's on the ground from the granite from the statue, and tie to the bolt of my crossbow.
That's gonna be your action and your bonus action, because you're basically you're tying something to it and then you're shooting it. But yes, you let loose an arrow, and let's just see what that does.
Okay, let me
Guidance won't work in
click
this
on
case.
the.
It's
Let
only
me click
for,
on my
ability
weapon.
checks, not attack rolls. If he uses it, depending on how Biba does it.
Yeah, no, this is we don't need the guidance for this.
I wanted to be fair.
13.
You let loose the arrow, it buzzes through it, and it cuts through this thing quickly, and it kind of like tinks off the head of the statue. And remember, the head is base level to where you guys are at. Tinks off of it, and it glows red real sharply, very quickly.
Just take out the stone statue. It's
We'll try. We'll try.
And then it goes away. DW.
Did David run away or like
Teleported.
I think
Then
teleported.
you can use a switch.
He did.
Well,
did.
The echo would be.
No, the echo was out there and I switched with it.
Yeah, so your echo would be right here.
No.
No, his echo is out here.
I
And
see
he
the
was
echo
right
right here.
Yes,
Yeah.
'cause they-
Where it should be.
We're supposed to be.
At the end of my attack turn, I teleported.
Then you switch with it. So that means the
Yes.
echo is where you are, and then you go to where the echo is.
Yes.
Why is the echo? Why are you both next to each other?
They aren't.
All right, that's you.
Do you not see
Yeah,
the
that's just
stream? Like I see
Yeah,
them
it's
next
not
to
like
each
that
other.
on the stream either.
Huh?
I'm looking at the stream. It's not like that.
What do you mean? It's not like they're literally next to each other.
No, they aren't.
That's
You're-
you.
That's me.
That's you.
Fuck. Why are we looking like each other?
Oh my god.
Never mind.
I don't know. Why are you playing the kind of character I play?
I based them on you.
I know you did. I know. Oh, don't worry. I know you did.
Oh, all the tea's getting spilled tonight.
All right. Well, now that I feel like I'm losing
Also,
my
you
mind beyond.
You also are marked, Alex. So like,
Told you to destroy.
Oh yeah, I am marked. Yeah, it sucks because you play an anti-me character. I'm gonna disengage. I'm gonna spend part of my movement to get like up on this thing. Okay, Viva.
Mhm.
And then just up and I'm getting cover. I'm breaking eyesight with David, Valimar, and the echo. So this would be all of my movement. And then while I'm still within able to, I'm standing here.
remember the.
I'm gonna be still.
I understand. I understand what you're trying to do. Hold on. Let me.
What? This.
But if you disengage from his, but he used
No,
disengage, so that means
This is the base of the statue. So like
Right, I know,
perspective
but-
wise, you are more
Okay.
than 5 feet. You're out of distance.
I was trying to draw it. I was just trying to stand it where I wasn't standing on top
Yeah,
of it.
no, I agree. I'm just saying that is how that would.
Right,
sit.
but this looks like I'm standing like on top of the statue, and I didn't want to like put my character on there. Doing
No, I
that.
think as long as you like signify that you're not
Yeah,
standing.
I was
on
just
it.
saying I'm gonna be within striking distance of it, but I'm trying to draw where my character would be, so it doesn't look like I'm standing on it, so no one would question me on it. So like, I'm standing here. I'm not on the statue, but I'm striking the statue at its wherever I can right here.
Don't worry, I'm putting him back. I just got rid of that thing and it also took him.
Okay. So I'm gonna switch to longsword and strike again.
to the thing, yeah. So you hit it, and this time you put a little damage on it, and it glows that bright red again.
Does it look like I'm doing anything to the base to make it topple yet? Like that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, you were hacking on it on the. Okay, so if you're a woodcutter, you were hacking on the right hand side pretty decently,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're hacking on the opposite side. So
Yeah, I'm trying to get it from
I
another angle.
wouldn't-
I don't know.
yeah, I wouldn't say a woodcutter would like chip away forever on one side and then like go to the other and expect it to topple.
To be fair, neither my character nor me are woodcutters. So
like, that's not really how that works, but okay.
You cut on one side, and then you cut on the other side, and that's what actually makes it fall over.
See, I
Okay,
thought
so
that's what
this
it
is
was,
expert.
but I wasn't sure.
All right. So yeah, you tipped away and it turns bright red again.
I
And-
see what you're doing there, brother, and that's a thought. Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm doing my best.
All right, your turn.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Move. And I attack. And I am using my bonus action to
Reroll.
use Dreadful strikes. You've already used 3 lucks.
No, I've only used 2. I have used 2. This is my 3rd one. I'm keeping track of them. I used 1 to reroll you, and I've used 1 to reroll me. This is my 3rd
No, you
one.
used 2 on me.
No, I have not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. You've used 2 lucks on him.
How have I used? When have I used 2 lucks on him?
Yes, you've used 2 lucks on
Yeah.
him.
No, I did not.
You
Hey,
did.
yes,
Yeah,
you did.
You had
He only
3
used
other
one
people
lock.
telling you that you did.
You
Definitely
did.
use 2 lucks.
When did I make him? When did I make him reroll again?
Oh my god.
Do we need to go up
Definitely
in
did use 2 lucks on him.
But
Fine, never mind.
time.
Not, but okay.
We have it on stream, so we'll go back and watch it.
It's only like 4 hours long.
Alright, you take 7 damage. And that is my turn.
Mulan.
Alrighty. Mulan's gonna pick up another rock. Hurl it at this statue. It's kind of gotta hurl it downwards towards the base a little bit. To hopefully make it, add some extra
Fucking whatever.
damage.
Throw that shit at
That's
the
what.
goddamn rock, man. What? Yeah, sweet rock.
Yeah. Darfarius comes up. He's like,
Oh no!
"Let
Come
me
on,
show you how this is done again."
Oh. He's gonna throw a rock real hard, man. But why? He throws a rock real hard at the base, and it kind of like shrinks over a little bit. Now that one side, and he's hacking at the other, and it flashes red. Val.
I need help.
Oh yeah, no, Val doesn't say anything.
Tell us what you need us to do. We're trying to destroy this statue.
All right, so that was Darfarius' turn. Valen.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna try to shoot it with crossbow. Like tight with whatever rocks available on the floor, and then shoot through the barrier. Again, aiming at the eye. Let's hope I can get a critical roll or something and actually do something.
So you shoot it and it hits it in the front of the mask and it shines. It hits the arrow this time not tied to a rock because I don't believe you, but the arrow does go through. I don't believe I heard you say you tied a rock to it, but the arrow does go through and it hits the statue. It turns it red. You hear Val kind of like cry out in anger before that red kind of dissipates. You have movement if you want it.
Where did he shoot him?
Valen has been shooting for the eyes, but Darfarius just hit it with a 23 to the foot. It's doesn't seem to matter where you hit it, and now it doesn't seem to matter what you hit it with. It's not tied to a rock. DW, your turn.
I'm going to use the bonus action. I'm going to use my last healing potion.
Okay, so you healed yourself?
I healed for health, and I'm just going to strike. I'm just going to keep striking where. Kind of reposition and just kind of take cover between me and David or Valmar. So I'm just going to get behind the thing, but I'm just going to strike with the longsword, trying to bring this thing down.
You take a good whack at it. It chips away, and again, you kind of see it like you can't even tell. Like you think it shifts its weight, but you're not sure.
Turn.
I'll keep moving while searching for my brother, making sure that my aim is true. I have to. You have no idea the things that they did and what they've made me do. The places that I've been and the things that I've done. You have no idea of the pain of losing that bond, of being found and captured and tortured, and just with all hope, just praying that the one person you could always rely on would be there to pull you from that darkness, and then they weren't. And I will let you know how that feels, brother. And my turn.
My turn. All right. One's gonna step forward. He's gonna check the barrier again. Because he saw the arrow go through. He's gonna gently see if his hand can't go through. Viva!
Yeah. So as your hand brushes up against where you know the barrier is, you feel that gentle. You feel that vibration, and you know it is as vibrant a barrier as it was the 3 times it shocked you before.
All right, I'm gonna yell down to DW. Be like, "Hey, I got the rope. Would you like me to throw it down to you, or try pulling over the statue?"
Pull down the statue.
All right, I'm gonna try taking the rope, lassoing it on over the head. I'm gonna get Darth to come over and help me
check.
with an assist on pulling if I get it.
Athletics check.
Athletics.
Guidance.
Yeah, I'm gonna myself guidance.
I will be right back.
I did that
You guys,
first.
you throw this lasso through the barrier. You've kind of you stall breathlessly, waiting to see if this rope is gonna go through, and the lasso whips through the barrier and lands across the neck of the statue standing in front of you.
All right. With the power of Ulan and Darfarius, we're both gonna yank that shit down. What do we need to roll?
Yeah, we're gonna need.
I think it's just pure strength.
Yeah, it's gonna be strength checks.
Do we get advantage together?
No,
Darth,
you're not. No, it's just a straight check. It's not advantage or disadvantage.
This one's for me. And then, ouch. See if Darth can't.
You guys started to tug on it, and you guys started to tug on it, but you guys are pulling back away from the cuts that have been placed in this thing, and so you notice like it's not giving way like you expect. It has some movement, but
Valen, why did you come and help us?
Valen,
Help us.
you want
pull
to? Valen, do you want to do like a? Oh no, I can't say anything.
Ulan, what do you want me to do?
Help pull this shit down.
Okay. Hold up. Let me grant Darfarius inspiration.
Darfarius and I have already taken our turns.
We'll do it for next turn.
Okay, next turn.
Yeah, let me grant him the inspiration so we can at least get that thing down.
Guys, if I get a little bit more quiet, it's probably because I'm getting a migraine, but just keep going with it. Don't worry about it.
All right, so I look at the situation and I talk to Darfarius. We really need to we need to find a quick way to get this statue effect over Valma once and for all very quickly. So please, just for next when the time is right, put up all your might and try to destroy him as quickly as possible.
Statue's going
Okay,
down.
this would be DW's turn.
Darth is rubbing my shoulders. I rub Darth's shoulders. We're gonna limbered up.
I'm gonna talk to Valmar. This was never the life I wanted for you. This is my worst nightmare. Nothing. The worst thing I could imagine was you ending up in the life that I had lived. While I know what it feels like to be betrayed, I know what it feels like to be what you went through. The Order is not good people. The Order manipulates you in order to torture you. The Order destroys you. It turns you from what you used to be and they take what you they take what's good and they turn it against you. They took what I thought was good and they turned it against me. They turned me into a weapon. They turned me into a tool. They turned me into they made me what I thought was the worst thing possible was killing me, and broke me. And I thought that was the worst it can get, and I found out I was wrong, and that's what the Order can do. That is the Order's greatest strength. Not that they kill people, it's what they do to destroy them. I understand that, and I hate this for you. What Katrid did to me, when Katrid turned against me, blindsiding me. I understand you're going through that. You've gone through that. You're constantly living in that. The only blessing I had was that mine was in a moment, and then it turned to kill me, and that you had to live through it, that you were tortured constantly through it. If I die today, let it be that I still can get you out of here. Let my penance be that I can at least save you. And I strike the statue again.
Strength check.
Strength check.
You hit it with your one remaining hand, and you hear it just start to kind of rumble and collapse, and it starts to lean towards this direction. All right, Val's turn.
I'm gonna step out so that Valmar has a shot at me, and he's out of the way of the statue.
You stepped out so he has a better shot at you?
When you get in the way of the statue. That's what my whole goal is, that if the guys take it down and I fall, that Valmar doesn't get hurt.
$29 hit.
Damn.
Oh.
Valmar lets loose an arrow from the dragon born bow that you had once made in hopes that you would find your little brother. This arrow flies through the air, doing 12 damage.
So
Still alive. David would also, if David did Hunter's Mark to it, he would also that too. Down.
With Hunter's Mark, Darwa King gets pierced to the wall behind him, and he's hung by this arrow pierced into the stone wall behind him as the light fades from his eyes. Ulan.
All right. So you said the statue was falling this way.
Actually,
right?
I can actually half that. I would half all that. Sorry, I forgot I have a reaction. So 6, 5, 11. I'm still alive. I'm sorry. I forgot I have a move. I have a reaction.
So okay, so you're still pierced to the wall.
I'm still pierced.
So
to the wall.
your movement is
Whatever.
like being grappled.
That's fine. I didn't mean. I'm sorry to fuck that up, guys. It was just such a climactic moment.
Yeah, what a cool moment that would have been.
Yeah, sorry.
But fuck it.
Continue.
All right. So the statue you
I'm
said is
losing
falling.
sight. I'm like,
Yeah.
I can only see half the screen right now.
Ulan and Darth are gonna shift over a little bit with the rope.
You guys are shifting over here.
I'm not that far.
Well,
How far
5,
does my
10,
rope go?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So with one movement, Darth could be here.
All right, and then I can be here one behind. Oh wait, I need to be here. And Darth.
You need this guy too?
We're both pulling.
Well, I'm just saying all three of you are pulling, right?
All three of us. All right, and then Terry gave Darth inspiration. So, what does that add to it? An advantage or
1d8.
Oh, a 1d8. All right, and he's getting a 1d4 for guidance. All right,
So 12.
this one's Darth. 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Hold on. 1d4. All right.
Why'd you? Okay. Anyways, why'd you use it all on you?
So 24.
So that was Darth.
No, he's saying those are all rolled for Darth.
Hold it.
Wait, what
Okay.
is
Hold
Darth
it down.
is
Destroy it.
he has advantage on strength checks.
He has to be in rage still. In his rage, he hasn't been attacking anyone,
Yeah,
so he's
yeah,
actually
rage.
out of rage.
Rage
Oh.
again.
I mean, that's what?
He has 6 of them.
Yeah, 20. That's still 24. And then Ulan's pulling as well. At a 16. And then Valen's pulling as well.
Yeah.
Valen really strength.
Well, you would just give him advantage if you're all pulling.
Don't
I don't
fail
know.
me.
We're all pulling.
Don't fail me now,
We're
please.
all gonna add it up.
My God, Valen coming through in the clutch.
Something.
You guys start leaning in. You
Remember,
start
this isn't
with Ulan, with Ulan's legs against this barrier. His toes like touching that magical barrier, shocking the fuck out of him. They're all pulling. Valen just mans up with his old frail ass body and pulls you guys to the safety. And the statue starts to crumble. And as it hits the floor, it glows this glorious red. The green fades from the room. And in the smoke appears out of the smoke of this tumbled statue. Val starts to approach his brother pinned to a wall.
Oh, shit.
Liam! I run up and I snap the arrow off, and I pull him off of the wall.
Ah!
Brother. No.
And I give him a healing potion, trying to fix his wounds that I did. Dazed and confused and not really sure what's going on, but seeing that my brother is here, I run back to him and, try to get him off the wall.
You collapse into his arms as you hand him this potion. Both of you, brothers, huddled in a heap. Well, the smoke, the debris of the statue falls around you. Your compatriots above you, breathing breathlessly breathing as they fell to the ground when the statue collapsed. You all lay on the floor, gasping for breath. And that's where we're gonna end it tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. 5 statues later.
So, and our biggest problem in this game is statues. Confirmed.
That's
Arch
crazy.
enemy.
There was literally no hand whatsoever, and there was a
All the statues were red except for the one in the green, giant green glowing one. Do you think
Yeah,
that
the
was not a
one
hint?
Shielded.
no, but the thing is, the hand.
Let's finish this stream before we have the debate.
With
Let's
the
finish
red
this stream
statue,
before we have the
if
debate.
we took some of the red rocks and threw it through the barrier, would they have gone through?
Yes, anything
God damn it.
anything that was not alive can pass through the barrier.
Oh.
All we needed to do was kill me, and then I could have gone through. All right.
But you have to admit it though. There were because
The statues are down.
Of course, that's how you build a dungeon. And you have a bunch of red herrings.
because when we talked, they were also flickering to the statue as well. So how is it that? Never mind.
Anytime you did,
Tonight
'cause-
was insane.
I thought the key was Velma for the longest time.
Val and the green statue were tied together. And the green statue and the colors were tied together. So anytime you did damage to Val, it shone through the light. The light was supposed to remind you that red's the good ones, where you guys are at. The only things that were bad were green, which were inside of the circle.
But it was fun though. It was fun to kind of
We did it.
tear down the layers and stuff. And even though Alex had to lose a hand, but it was still fun. It was still really fun.
Oh shit, that's
Oh
But-
my god.
That's okay. Like Alex,
It's okay. It's great.
when we get to a town, let's go find a smith and then to build
You
you
get your new hand. Don't
A
worry.
hook.
hand.
A hook.
You can see
Wait,
the bow and arrow.
I got ruined on so many levels. Yeah, you can't use a sword because you lost your hand. Okay, but I use one-handed swords. Nah, fuck you. Also, you can't use a bow because you lost your hand. Fuck you. God damn it. Can't do shit.
But
I
watch
got-
us. Wait for us to kill us.
Thanks, everyone who was in stream. It was incredible.
Yeah, thanks Sonic for fucking passing out all those awesome subs.
you,
Sonic, we
Sonic.
love you. Appreciate
Thanks,
you all the time, dude.
Except for when you
Big up
hated on me.
yourself.
That kind of burned.
Oh, that's
everyone.
awesome.
You made me play my trump card song. You guys,
That was a
are
great song.
I got the longest song of all time, and I am so happy.
All right, I'm ending
All right.
the stream. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.